Exactly. Unmuting now. My plan was I was going to play some Risk while I wait for people, but now you're here, so I was like, okay, what do we want to play? Like I
Yeah, I'm down
didn't.
for whatever. I think that I prefer the other options to Risk. I
That's
don't
fair.
actually think I have Risk still installed, but
That and I
if
didn't
people
even
want to play
actually
some...
ask. I didn't even actually ask if anyone wanted to play Risk because I know no one really likes it at this point. I was
It
going to just
was
do it
cool for
myself.
like it was cool for like a time to try it out, but like that app is also like kind of scammy with like their pricing model and stuff, you
Yep.
know? Well, I will install it just in case.
Yeah, I didn't even actually put it in the options to vote for because of I didn't figure anybody wanted to play it. Mock just reacted to playing tabletop sim. I'm surprised that I didn't get more reactions. Usually it does.
Yeah.
And then I don't know who that is. Someone literally just reacted now, and I don't know who it is. Stupid everything. I cannot remember who the life of me who has the moon logo. Silly streamer mode. Yeah, I know you don't have Carcassone. We could just do a quick game of Dominion until the people show up. That might be the easiest.
Yeah, it's pretty quick too.
Yep. With only two people, that should be fast. And it's finally working again. They fixed the bug for a while. I say fixed, it's not fixed.
What is the bug? What was the bug?
On and off for the last year and a half to 2 years, there's a bug where one of the files under Dominion shows up as a known executable virus in certain antiviruses, including Bitdefender. So
Of course. Of
this has just
course.
been an issue for the last 2 years or so, apparently. And so every now and then, what Bitdefender is really annoying with how they handle it. They automatically immediately quarantine the file, and then my choices are either delete it or restore it. I can't just leave it be. But when I click restore, Steam gets confused because it can't find a file even though I restored it, so it just won't continue until I uninstall and reinstall the game. It's thankfully a fast game, but still.
Yeah, it's weird that they can't just like let it stay in quarantine.
Mm-hmm. Play online, lobby, private, create private game. I bought the DLC for the what's it called? The one expansion that adds 6 player, so I can do 6 player now.
Cool.
Yep. Which
I wasn't
expansion?
aware that you had to. I guess.
Yeah. In
Yeah,
in
I guess that
official,
is a thing.
yeah, in official Intrigue, the base game only supports up to 4, and some I think only Intrigue by default adds the tools for 5 to 6 player. You can also buy them separately, but they figured, whatever, just do it in Intrigue, given that the app is so much cheaper than the actual card game. Especially because with the release of Dominion 2.0 several years back, they changed the big bundle, the big collection of Dominion, because originally it was Prosperity, Alchemy, and the base game, but they changed it to base game 2.0 and Intrigue 2.0.
Yeah, I saw that they changed that. Like, I guess they kind of rotate a little bit.
Yeah, apparently the idea was they got rid of some of the least popular cards in the base game and the Intrigue sets, the two original sets, because they felt that they weren't very popular and in a few cases were newbie traps,
Mm.
including one of my favorite cards that is definitely a newbie trap, but I liked it.
Which one's that?
Coppersmith.
Coppersmith is good as like a one of. It's the is that the one that gets rid of a copper and like gives you money?
I think it gives you something based on coppers. I forget.
Um,
Full log visible. Undoes. I don't remember what the good settings were. I remember I liked beetle.
Coppersmith is not the one I thought it was.
No, it's not.
Coppersmith, yeah, coppers produce an extra money.
Mm-hmm.
That's not very good.
Exactly.
I like the one which is like easily like you can go wrong with, which is where it's trash a copper, get 2 money this turn, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's 3 money.
Mm.
Which is like you can easily like screw yourself over and get rid of all of your money.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're not spending that to go buy some silvers, like
I think that's correct.
you could very easily just get rid of all of your coppers and then not be able to buy anything for the rest of the game. But it's a really good tool at the same time for getting rid of your coppers, which you don't want by late game. So it's kind of nice to have like one of in your deck and make sure you buy some gold or something.
I got a game code for you when you're ready.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
I will post it in the which chat do I use? I guess I'll post here. You'll know which chat it's in because it's the only one that has the new messages.
Yep.
Well, at least for me, I read all the chats.
Yeah, sometimes I don't necessarily.
Who just posted in general? I can't read their name.
I think it was Gingy. Somebody.
Oh, Big Boy Gingy. Duh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They changed their profile picture again. But that
That's kind
would
of cool. I didn't know you could do animated profile pictures like that.
Yep, you can now, as long as you have the pay-to-win Discord.
Okay.
Basically, 9 times out of 10, if there's a new Discord feature these days, it's only added to Nitro.
I don't really think Nitro is worth it, from what I've seen. It's cool, but it seems like it's way too expensive for how much it actually costs.
Who the heck is Lynn?
Who is that?
Does someone just watch in my stream and join the game?
It also could just be a random person.
Well, this is a private.
This
is a private lobby, so you need the code to join. So who the fuck is Lynn?
No chat or anything either.
No one in chat. No, I figured that much. So I might have to. Oops, the private lobby died. I don't know what happened. All right, it's time to bring back the old code block function. My apologies if Lynn is someone I knew, but I don't think that was Gingy. Alright, at least it saved my settings, so that's good. That did cover the code up, right? Yes, it did. Good. Haven't had to do that in forever. Yeah, it's like, I can't think of anyone I know who would go by just L-I-N-N. The closest would be Entropy, but I don't know why he'd go by Lynn and not, like, Entropy. Code has been updated. You're not a Sitha, are you?
What? No.
God damn it, this is a private game. Private. What part of private does Dominion not understand?
Oh, well, there's lots of people that are able to join.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
It seems like their private game isn't terribly private.
That is so dumb. Let me check this. I'm looking at the forums to know, is there a way to actually do? I want to play a game with friends only, fuckers.
You could also, like, fill the lobby up with AIs.
Yep. Yeah, let's see here. Discussions. Disconnecting. Server issues. Problem starting the game. Yeah, no, this game has so many server issues. The advantage is it's the only way to play Dominion without using Tabletop Sim, and it works, I'll be honest, way better than Tabletop Sim version does. All right. Private. checking something quickly. This is dumb. Because I figured it was like, okay, they must have stream selected, but no, they're just getting in. Dominion Steam private lobby on Google. Can you still not make a private lobby on Dominion games? Oh, that's Dominion.games. You can host locally. Okay, yeah, it looks like there might not be a way to do that. So what I might have to do is private players, because it was giving me the option to invite you guys and now it's not, so I don't know what's going on. KR1D. I think Mock might be AFK.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just muted.
Oh, okay, that's why. I added a new code.
Cool. I will grab that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I just have a really noisy washer going.
Okay.
Be very conscious of muting.
I can't actually hear it at all.
That's good.
So Discord might be doing its job. Unlike,
It's nice when like technology actually works.
unlike, what's it called? There we go. Now what's annoying is if we play with someone else, it will reset which players are used. This could use some better.
Ooh, this is an expansion I've not seen.
Intrigue? Yeah, I've not used it much. Does it let me choose the cards? It's not letting me choose the cards. No, it's not letting me use the cards. That's annoying.
That sounds like Gingy might have entered.
Gingy just entered.
I was fixing my headset.
Okay,
Do you want to join us for Dominion?
Yes.
Cool.
This is literally turn 1. So
We haven't even started the game yet, and I didn't get to choose.
I forgot how to join these things.
Oh, don't worry. It's still broken. I turn on a private lobby and was getting people joining.
Ooh.
So this app it's the best Dominion app on Steam because there are no other apps on Steam for Dominion. You win.
easiest win of
Does this say dev
Ever.
build on it?
Oh yeah, because it's still technically not an official version after 7 years.
Oh.
I have added the Intrigue expansion, which is most notable because it lets me play with the 6 players now. Yeah, before it let me invite you guys directly, and now it's not, and I don't know how it works.
Is that still the code? Or are you making a new one for a new game?
I'm making a new one for a new game.
Alright.
I may need to mute quickly while I continue trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Create private game. Alright, new code. But I'm not sure why it won't let me choose cars. It let me do that before. And now it's not, and I don't know why.
Maybe it's permanently random.
That would be weird to change when they've had that
They just
feature
made
for...
one update.
They've had that feature for like 3 years. Code updated.
Right.
Mock is in. Had me freaking out for a second. Gingy's in. Yeah, cards, it is not letting me choose cards, which is half the fun. Still not letting me choose cards. It won't let me change settings either. Oh, I see, because it started the game already functionally. I just haven't entered the game yet.
Mm-hmm.
What is this hand? Okay, hang on. Let's see what the
Did you give
cards
us a
even
turn timer of a week?
Yep.
That's kind of funny.
Well, the options were a week, a month, or infinite.
I guess you could like log back in. And
Yeah, that's the idea, is
play
you can
by email,
log out and log
basically.
in. Because if you go to the
Kinda
settings
cool.
in the bottom left-hand corner, your options, you can just leave and rejoin. I do have detailed logs, so that'll be useful. And then I did turn on, you can view your draw. It remembers your draw and discard pile order, but you can't view the draw in order, obviously.
Why does the pawn look like Peter Dinklage?
Probably because it is. Remember, if you want to view a card, you can right-click on it. And I have to be careful because I started with 5 copper, so I can buy anything but nobles. And yeah, the game doesn't tell you if the cards are base game or intrigue. No, it does. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner of a card, base game, I believe, is the castle, and intrigue is the little leaf symbol.
I think that's supposed to be a mask.
Mask, that makes sense. So we
One of those,
have
like, ones you hold.
Seller, 2 cost. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many, gain 1 action. Pawn, choose 2 of +1 card, +1 action, +1 buy, +1 coin. They must be different choices. This card will be gone instantly. Guaranteed.
Pawn seems really good.
Pawn is one of the best cards in the game.
Pawn seems like it should cost more than 2.
Well, that's the idea behind it. 2 is on purpose. Statistically speaking, you usually draw a combo of 3, 4. And you don't want to buy a 2-cost card when you could buy a 3-cost card. But good players will buy the pawn anyway.
Also, it gives you buys, potentially, which lets you buy more than one of the 2
The
cost
only catch is it can't do 2 of the same thing. But still.
I think my dog's barking, but I don't know.
I can't tell. The dog isn't coming through at least this time. Vassal, give you +2 buy. Discard the top card of your deck. However, you may play it if it's an action card. Good for an action-heavy deck, otherwise kind of fine. Village is also really good. +2 actions, +1 card. Almost could never go wrong with that. Bridge, an intrigue card. +1 buy, +1 coin. And this turn, cards everywhere cost 1 less. Intrigue adds a lot of cards that do multiple things or have weird interactions. Moneylender.
I just came up with a strategy in 3 seconds.
Nice. Moneylender is a classic. You may trash a copper from your hand for +3 buy. Duke. Worth 1 victory point for every duchy you have. So good if you spam a lot of duchies. Library. Draw until you have 7 cards in your hand. You can skip any action cards of your choice. You can set them aside and discard them afterwards. Library is a complicated, messy card. Upgrade. +1 card, +1 action. Trash a card from your hand and gain a new card costing exactly 1 more than it is. This can be good for certain cards, especially that are good early game but not so good later game, like Coppersmith, which is a card you buy like 1 or 2 of and then trash later. What?
The Nobles is a hybrid card.
Yes, Noble's hybrid card is something Intrigue loves. Choose 1, either 3 cards or 2 actions, and it's worth 2 victory points. All right, those are our cards. I can buy a 5, which odds are most of you guys can't. Are there any 5s that sound really good? Not going to waste my time on a 2 right now. There'll definitely still be pawns by my turn. Well, let's start strong.
It was definitely not my dog barking. It is my cat snoring right next to me. I just figured that out.
All right. Hey, look, I got exactly what I expected. 2 copper and 3 estates. Who knew?
Moneylender was the card I was thinking of before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is a good card. I'm gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good as Pawn though. I do have that thing that you just said about like, it feels bad to not spend all of your money. But
And
Pawn
Village
is worth it.
isn't terrible, because Village is the only +2 action card we have, so it's the only way to combo.
Yeah, Village is also gonna be gone very fast.
And remember, when 3 piles are empty, the game is over.
Just about to ask if it was
we
2 or
have
3.
It's 3. It's 3
Yeah.
or it's all provinces. If all provinces are purchased, the game is also over.
Nobles is also a way to get 2 actions.
Yep. Oh, right, it is. Just that one's not exactly what I'd call an early game one comparatively.
It's lagging a little bit.
Yep, the servers unfortunately aren't amazing. That's why they have the ability to rejoin easily. All right.
Oh my god. I just keep getting copper.
Well, this is unfortunate. I got pawn, but I'm not going to be able to use it because of I don't have any more actions to use. So the strategy is probably actually set aside pawn because I can't use it anyway. It's getting discarded. And then, hey, look at that. I got a lot of shit. But I've only got 1 buy, so it's like, Do I want another library? Oh, god damn it! I meant to right click, not left click. Oh well. Living with it.
I have still only had copper and estates in my hand. I have not been able to do like anything. Let's go.
Not much to buy in 4 here, except for Moneylender. Bridge
Moneylender.
is kind of cool, but Bridge does enable me to go get a bunch of pawns.
It's true.
But it feels like it's gonna be a dead card late in the game. I'll get one.
But if
I
you
don't feel
have,
great about it, but
if you get upgrade, that could help. Upgrade is probably going to be a very nice card to
that's
have.
true. I could always like throw it away later. Yeah.
Upgrade makes early game cards better than they are otherwise. What any trash card does.
Yeah.
As long as you can draw the trash card and the discardable card in the same turn. All right, we're gonna take +1 buy, +1 money. Boom, boom, boom. Pawn, pawn. Ooh, that's a good question with pawn. And what order? If I, for example, choose +1 card, do I get the card immediately, or do I have to choose second action before it lets me? That's a great question.
I'm pretty sure you have to do the cards in order.
Yep.
It's like normal cards, you have to go top to bottom. I'm pretty sure the actions would go in the order that they're written there. So it'd be
Yeah, that
card,
makes
action,
sense.
buy. So if you did card and then buy, it would be
Well,
card
let's
and then buy.
find out. Yep, I have to do them both. That's fine. Hey, well, that worked out. And then that, and then this. Well, I can't use it, unfortunately, so set aside. That gives me 2 purchases with 6 copper. Not a terrible draw. Just take all the pawns before anyone else can get them. Well, Mox can get them finally now.
Yep.
Very
Now I have some choices though.
Because you
'Cause
have...
I have 2 buys, but I have 3 money left after my first buy.
Yep.
Um,
The first person to buy a pawn that wasn't me.
I got one, I think. Maybe.
I'm
I don't
now
think
actually reconsidering bridge. Bridge, the fact that you could stack more than one bridge,
Yes.
and it gives you buys,
Mm-hmm.
could be really powerful. You could end
Yeah.
up buying a whole lot of things.
Stack a bunch of bridges, money lenders, a copper.
Yeah, and
I feel
pawns.
like
Like,
that money.
do pawn with, like, draw card plus 1 buy. Just to get yourself a
With
whole
no
bunch
rules
of
for
cards.
Gamble
plus
didn't pay
3
off.
cards.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that. Yeah, my hand right now is 3 estates and a duke. All of my green cards in one draw, which, to be fair, means my next should be amazing. It's now worth buying a copper.
Oh, you can do the pawn out of order. I was wrong.
Oh yeah, you can choose what order you want them to, but they don't. My question was, does one take effect before you choose the next? And that's not the case.
Oh. Okay, so you choose the. Okay, so it still probably happens in the right order.
I think they theoretically happen simultaneously. But obviously you draw before you play your action because that's just how that works. But you can't, for example, draw, see what kind of card it is, and then choose buy or action. That's what I wanted to do. For example, I chose action my last turn, and I got not a action card.
Well, because that would be great if you could, like, draw and then see what the card was, and then decide what
Exactly.
your next thing is, yeah.
But nope, you got to commit to both of them before you draw. So for example, I know that I have 3 action cards and 3 not action cards in my hand. So it would make the most sense to do this because the odds are good. Hey, look at that. Now the catch is I could play that card, but I have no more actions. So instead, I think it's going to be this. And then this. And then that. And that gives me 5 coin, 2 buys. Why is it letting me select? Oh, because I played. Yeah,
I think it's amusing that the bridge makes cards in other people's hands cost cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure when that would ever do anything to the game, but technically that's what the card says.
Yep.
I don't know how I'm gonna do a weird comeback this game. Usually, I'm in dead last and I come up to at least second.
Yep.
In like one really good turn.
Yeah, pawn. I'm not getting another pawn, so I'm gonna have to stick with only 5, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess that's the catch with the pawn card is although it gives you 2 of choice for only 2 cost, it's not good for combos necessarily because it doesn't give you multiple actions like Village or Nobles does.
I'm not sure why I used my upgrade. I trashed a copper and nothing happened.
There's no one
I was
value
not able
cards.
to. Okay, that makes sense. I would have been able to do it, but there just isn't any cards for that.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can't trash a copper for a copper or a curse, obviously, because there's 0 cost.
Oh, caught me while I was taking a drink.
What are the odds we leave that last pawn there as a way to quickly end the game? That might be a dangerous play.
Not very high.
Not very high.
I think this game might be rather short, because Bridge is almost gone too, and Bridge makes everything cheaper.
Yep. Speaking of which... Damn, it's always 50%. I've got, out of my 17 cards in my deck, I currently have 9 action and 8 not action. So pawn is going to be an interesting gamble. Also, no attack cards whatsoever in this deck. Which is very interesting. And we haven't really been buying money, I've noticed. We've been mostly buying the cards.
I've been buying copper whenever I just have an extra. Because I got a couple money lenders.
What do you know? Oh, good God! I've used 2 pawns in a row to draw 2 pawns. What the fuck? Play pawn, draw pawn, play pawn, draw pawn. I have drawn 3 pawns in a row. 5 pawns in a row, technically.
Hey, you're thinning out your deck. Nothing wrong with that.
All right, that was a copper. So let's see here. Might as well do +1 card and then +1 buy and hope that that action comes out. Oh, I should have. Oh no, wait, whoops! I didn't think of that. Village, I could have used. Finally, no, I don't get it. That's fine. To deal with the mess that is my deck. Because it's a free action. I love how even the cards in your hand turn green suddenly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Where it's like it makes everybody's cards cost cheaper. Like the cost on the card is cheaper. I don't know if there's any card that actually cares about what the cost is of somebody else's, like a card in somebody else's hand. But you know, theoretically,
if the price of this card is changed, anyone holding it in their hand will immediately lose.
I was hoping to play 2 to get another extra action card so I can play a second bridge, but library just drew all my green cards again. Ironically, those pawns might screw me, and I think yeah, that is definitely the catch with the pawn card. Is while it sounds really good on paper, it is a gamble. So it is not guaranteed. Not quite enough to end the game, is it?
I don't even know how my deck's doing right now.
well, that was a dead hand.
Love that.
Wait, did it all go down by 2 then? All the
Pretty
prices?
sure, yes.
Holy crap,
Yeah.
sellers are free.
Yep.
And they have 3 buys.
So you could buy 3 sellers. Which are fun because sellers are just a free action and then discarding whatever you don't like in your deck. So they have their uses. Yeah, this is a trash hand. I don't like this hand because I don't think I'm winning it because of this hand. I have no +1 action cards, which is not good. There we go. This is a hand that could win me the game if the game gets back to me. Which it's not going to. Pretty sure this is over.
problem is I could end the game, but I can't because I'm no longer winning.
Yeah, now you're winning, but you can't end the game. All of us are in that spot where we're not doing quite well enough to win the game.
I might take this 20% chance to pull
Oh,
ahead.
I totally
Take
missed
the
it.
points.
Maybe no, because it would have been 2 points. That wouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
Last turn I could have made all three of us win the game simultaneously.
Fair.
I could have tied. I could have bought 2 estates, which would have had all of us at 9.
Yep, and I might be able to.
And
I
the
might
game
be able to
would've
do that now. That sounds so close to Mock's voice. I thought it was actually him at first. The pawn.
Did you play 5 pawns this turn?
Yes, I have 5 pawns and I keep playing all of them.
I just looked down and I saw 4 next to it and I didn't even notice it.
What's left in my deck? Just a copper, which means it could be literally anything. In my discard pile is 5 copper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green, and how many action cards? Not many, because all of them are I've already played this turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 action cards, as opposed to... Okay, so I only have a 1 in 3 chance of even drawing an action card this turn. But I've only got 2 copper. I haven't played a bridge yet. Or I could just play the copper and buy 1 estate, and we're all tied at 10, and we can potentially just end the game with a tie 3-way. But I might have to get... nah.
I think I'm gonna have to take a 20% chance on my turn.
Because, yeah, there's... At this point, whoever buys that estate wins the game. Or if someone buys 2 villages, then we all win.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
Yep.
But it's actually over more than one way.
Yep. Yeah, I was trying to end it by buying... I was trying to buy the villages and the province, and it would not let me.
Was I supposed to hit rematch?
No, I think private game. No, it doesn't. That's weird. It used to let me re-invite you all instantly, and now it doesn't, and it also still won't let me choose which... Here we go. Now I can specify cards. There we go. There we go. Anybody have any favorite cards they want?
Festival, whatever that thing is with the goblin guy in the front, and it gives you like everything.
Festival? I don't know if I have... Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, okay, yeah, the little gnome guy. +2 actions, +1 buy, +2 coins. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
All right,
Like,
Festival.
The most overpowered card in the game.
Yeah, it's debated.
That I've been able to exploit.
Ooh, Courtyard. +3 cards, but then put 1 card back onto your deck. And we did Pawn. Pawn's a trip. Oh, we're doing Masquerade. We're doing Masquerade. We're doing Masquerade. Masquerade is an amazing card. +2 cards. Each player with any cards in hand passes 1 to the next player to their left, all at the same time. Then you may trash a card of your hand from choice.
That sounds fun.
Masquerade is a phenomenal card. It makes the game so interesting. And then Wishing Well is a trip. +1 card, +1 action. Name a card, then reveal the top card of your deck. If you name the card, you get to keep it.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. Swindler. Swindler. +2 coins. Each other player trashes the top card of their deck, and then gains a card with the same cost that you choose. It is an attack card, but it's not nearly as nasty as the... Like, honestly, the Intrigue attack cards are way more interesting than the base game attack cards, which is another reason I wanted this deck. But then in return, I will take the new reaction card, Diplomat. Diplomat as an action, plus 2 cards. If you have 5 or fewer cards in hand after drawing, plus 2 actions. However, as a reaction, when another player plays an attack card, you may first reveal this from a hand of 5 or more cards to draw 2 cards and then discard 3.
Oh.
Confused yet?
It's kind of like the horse traders, but more complicated.
Yeah. Are there better reactions? Because I don't like Moat. I don't like Moat. Moat is kind of just like a fuck you card, which makes it the card everyone just takes. Whereas Diplomat just sounds super complicated.
Diplomat sounds overly complicated.
Yeah, that's the
But
problem.
yeah, I really like horse traders, but you don't have that expansion.
Nope. I plan to
Like,
buy
that might
some
be
more
an
expansions
alchemy.
later, but they never go on sale, so I haven't gotten around to it.
Cornucopia is a cool expansion too. I have that one in real life.
Mm-hmm. I know
Although,
some
like, the
people
coin
swear by
tokens.
alchemy, but I don't like it. Prosperity can be fun. And then Dark Ages is one of my favorites. Yeah, we didn't even use Vassal last game, so my guess is not worth it. Whereas Cellar, I think, could try that one again. I don't like having more than one 2-cost card, though. I think 2 was a lot, because it comes down to you just choose one, and then you just stop buying them.
Harbinger's kind of interesting if you want kind of a nerf version of Village.
Yeah. You look through your discard pile, you may put a card from it onto your deck, yeah. Good to just keep reusing stuff. Gives strong Slay the Spire vibes. Throne Room to stack action cards. Yeah, what have I got so far?
I wish Throne Room worked on itself,
Yep.
and I'm really disappointed it doesn't.
I'm not
It's
surprised.
probably for the best, but you know, gotta get like 4 times, 8 times.
Ooh, that's a nasty one. I forgot how nasty some of these attack cards are. Ooh, Farm. Plus 2 victory points, plus 2 coins. So it's that 1 6-cost card. Because I think base game doesn't really have a lot either. Yeah, base game has 1 6-cost card, Artisan, and then Intrigue adds Nobles and Farm. So I'll do Farm this time. Yeah, I think having 2 green cards also did not help, because that meant that there were 2 cards that were just like, welp. I don't think any of us ever bought Nobles. We ran out of cheap cards way too fast to bother. Oh god, Minion's the worst. Plus 1 action. Choose plus 2 coin, or discard your hand, plus 4 cards, and each other player with at least 5 cards also discards and draws 4 cards. Minion justifies Moat. So does Replace, to be fair. Okay. What do I have not value-wise so far? I got a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 3, a 3, a 4, a 6. So probably another 5. We'll do Upgrade again, I think.
Upgrade was cool.
Yeah. What is cool?
Upgrade. I was just saying, upgrade's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that better than the one that makes everything like. There's another one where it's like you get something 2 above.
Mm-hmm.
You have to think a little bit more when it's 1 above, because you have to make sure there's like actually
Yeah.
stuff to go into you want.
Okay, Gingy, I might have a card you might like almost even more than Festival, maybe. There's Council Room, plus 4 cards. Oh, wait, never mind. No one's going to want Council Room. Plus 4 cards, plus 1 buy. Everyone else draws a card. No one wants that. No one wants to make everyone else draw cards, too.
I would totally buy that card, but you know.
Like another 4 cost.
What's best is when you make everyone draw a card, and then you play Bandit, so everyone has to discard. Or no, Bandit, sorry, Militia, where
Yep.
everyone has to discard to 3.
There. Alright. I have created an incredibly messy set. This is going to go horribly wrong. Create V1GB.
Done.
There. Now it did use the right cards, right? Yes, it did. Good. Look at this fucking deck. Seller, Harbinger, Masquerade, Swindler, Diplomat, Mill, Throne Room, Festival, Upgrade, Farm. I love how I said 2 green cards was a mistake and then did 2 green cards again.
I like the green cards that give you a little bit of points, but are like mainly there to like do something.
Yeah,
Oh, it's my
Mill.
turn? Oh.
Yeah. I'd argue, yeah, Mill is mostly an action card. Victory is just a side effect. The main advantage is because it's a victory card, there's 12 of them rather than 10, so they run out a bit slower. +1 card, +1 action. You may discard 2 cards for +2 buy. Or +2 coin, not buy. Big difference.
I thought I was going last again.
Nope. In theory, it's
Looking at all
random.
the cards.
Mill's pretty cool.
Mhm. I want Mill, but I can't afford it this turn, so I'm going to buy Masquerade instead.
I like how Mill doesn't trash, it just discards. You can just fill your deck with like copper and estates, and you can just
We
keep
don't
it.
have
So
anything that costs 1.
No.
I notice.
I don't think there
can't
is anything that costs 1 in
Upgrade
either.
copper.
There's nothing that costs 1 in either base game or Intrigue, which is intentional. I think they've outright
Yeah.
said they don't have anything that costs 1 on purpose because of
Yeah.
all the things that are +1 cost.
Yeah.
They very carefully balance that in mind. Conversely, the fact that everything 2 is 258 and 036 for the green cards and the coins respectively is on purpose because of the amount of things that are trash and cost up to 2 more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So they can make the 2s stronger because you can only use them for action cards into those or just in action cards. You can never do otherwise.
Bridge also doesn't affect like the
Masquerade!
upgrading thing, which is pretty weird.
What do you say?
Bridge did not like affect the upgrade from 1. Even when I like brought everything down to being like 2, I couldn't upgrade copper to silver.
Yeah, no, you can't
It
make...
goes off their base cost.
Yeah. You can never make a card cost negative money. That is on purpose. Yeah, Intrigue has so many more attacks in the base game in varying levels of nastiness. And interestingly, Masquerade is not an attack.
It's a fun.
Swindler is a really cool card.
Masquerade!
Please be one of the 3 copper. Oh, I get to choose.
Yep. You choose whichever... No, yeah, Masquerade, you choose what you want to do, and then you may trash if you so choose.
That
And
is
then-
a really fun card.
Yeah, I love Masquerade. It's so stupid.
It almost wants me to like. It almost makes me want to buy a curse. Just pass it around.
But then that's... Masquerade's also one of the best counters to curses.
It is. It really is. Masquerade with a witch would be fun.
Mm-hmm. But you have to have alchemy for that, I believe. Or no, Witch is base game.
Witch is base game. Yeah.
I keep forgetting that Witch isn't alchemy. It feels like it should be.
There's like the young witch, which I think is better, but that one's in one of the other expansions.
Mm-hmm. And
So
alchemy
do
to
I
be...
have to discard 2 to get the 2, or
if
I just...
you may discard 2 cars for +2 coin. So for example, discarding 2 copper isn't worth it. But if you discard, say, estates, it's worth it. Also, I love how my money or my points are now. I am losing. I have less points than when I started.
No way, I'm actually running a swindler strat. Like, I just made that up right then. I just gave Baron a curse.
Yep.
I didn't even know what it did.
Yeah, each player trashes the top card of their deck and then gains a card with the same cost that you choose.
Each other player.
Yep.
It doesn't affect you.
And so since you discarded a copper, you had a choice between giving me a copper or a curse. I have a slightly different strat than yours. That strat is called Masquerade.
I'm stacking festivals with Harbinger. To crash a stock market.
I also appreciate that we all are going very different strats because it means this game will actually last a bit and not end immediately. The only thing we're really all going for is festivals. And I guess mills. But those are expensive enough we won't be spamming them. I'm also excited for my upcoming turn. It's going to be a mess, and I love it.
I didn't remember I'd actually have to buy stuff after all that. I was mostly focused on what do I want everyone else to buy.
Uh-oh.
Swindler into curse is gonna be really is gonna create a bunch of curses for Masquerade, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing else to give you.
That's
Except
okay.
for this
Well, here, don't worry about it because now you gotta. Now, guess what you gotta do? Another one.
Wait, did somebody just
Alright.
send me an estate?
Yeah, I had nothing else.
Oh, nice.
Have some free points.
I mean, I'm already rich. I'm already rich enough. I'm already rich enough in points.
Mhm.
Guess I can give it. Guess I can give
I
it.
mean, that's
around.
fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Negative
I
points.
just don't want to give away my money.
I have negative points right now because I have given away all of my estates.
Ooh.
The thing is, I've just been upgrading my estates into other things, so I'm happy to take more estates.
But I get to do this turn.
Masquerade's really fun. I like the Masquerade card.
I love Masquerade. It's one of my favorite cards. It's so stupid and amazing.
I want Masquerade to have a add an action, just so we can play Masquerade into Masquerade, you know. But
I'm going for a stupid strat. It did not work. I just drew the worst hand possible. No action cards. I have
Masquerade.
I have one green card left, and it's still not good. Look at this! Look at this garbage pull. I should probably do it. Much as I'm tempted to do another Masquerade, I should probably grab the silver.
Mott gets a diplomat. Baron gets a diplomat. And I get an upgrade. My true strategy's coming together. Half my deck is festivals.
And the other half is swindlers.
The other half is copper.
Where's the swindlers?
There's only one. He swindles me because I keep discarding him to get more money from my mills.
My strat is to try to get rid of all my zero cost cards so that I can't get any more curses out of that. But we're working on it still. because I also keep using them to purchase good stuff.
Is there anything that makes me trash a card?
Masquerade lets you trash. Also, fun fact, you can't use Swindler to remove someone's province because the only card that costs the same as a province is a province. So all you're really doing is removing a province from the game and ending the game that much sooner. Five coin to buy, and then 2 actions I can't use.
And have 6 coins with 3 buys available.
Nice.
Wait, so does this give me 2?
It gives you 2 coin and 2 victory points. So the victory points are in between an estate and a duchy, but it makes up for it by also letting you give some money.
So how do I get when do I get the coins from it? Do I get them when I bought them?
No, you get the coins whenever you can play it as you play it like a copper or a silver when you draw it. Yeah, anything that has the coin icon on it is when you play it. It counts as a treasure card and not an action card. Treasure you play in the purchase phase, as opposed to it as an action. Hey guys, guess what? Masquerade. Hey, Mock. Present!
You're giving me your card.
Never mind, Gingy.
I'm
Present.
giving Mock cards.
Gingy, present. Is that curse you gave me? I gave it back to you.
Oh. Oh wow, that hurts me so very much. We're tied now. Mock's down at 3.
I know you wanted present, so I gave you present.
Because it's gonna shuffle right back to the curse when you put your next masquerade down. It's gonna get the curse. It's gonna put you even further in debt. Wait. Goodbye, curse.
Well, you don't unfortunately, you just discard it. You didn't trash it, so.
Yeah.
But hey, it's still better than nothing. I'm excited. After buying 2 mills, I finally get to actually use one. Every time I either drew them or it was discarded by a swindler. It was very tragic. I think the only card we have not purchased so far have been gold and throne rooms. And I guess estates and duchies. But yeah, the only action card we've not bothered with is Throne Room. Otherwise, we all kind of like something in this deck.
I think I have a throne room.
No, you don't, because there's still 10 left.
Oh. I thought about one.
You thought about it. And then only one person's bought a Harbinger.
Imagine double masquerade.
Mock has what's almost a good hand until you realize he's only got 3 buy and 1, or 3 coin and 1 buy. Almost had it.
Yeah, some of those hands, like, they go on forever, but you don't actually get anything.
Mm-hmm. Hang on. Oh, actually, that works out perfectly, because I will do that. Waiting for server. God damn it. It didn't like that. Okay, good.
Just wait for Baron.
Yep. And then this. If you have 5 or fewer cards in hand after drawing, plus 2 actions. Hey, look, I got that, which gives me more actions. Love that, love that, love that. Thank you. I can't believe I have a strategy that actually worked. I was just bullshitting. I had been putting no thought into this strategy, and it's actually working, and that terrifies me.
I might just get rid of my swindler right here.
Yeah, it's fair. I was hoping you'd play it someday and trash my province and then be forced to give me another one. Was really hoping that would happen, and it never did. The worst part about Festival is when you don't have any extra cards, so all you get out of it is, I mean, to be fair, nothing wrong with buys and coin.
I just remembered why I don't have my Harbinger anymore. It's because I accidentally trashed it.
You do?
Somehow.
Yeah, it's in the trash. I was wondering where the Harbinger went, because I haven't seen it all game.
How'd it go straight to the discard and trash?
Yep. I also love how we have yet to actually trash any curses. They're all in play still.
It's in my deck.
Yours and mine. Because I have, one. Yay!
Oh.
Hey, Gingy, you're gonna get present. Present! You're gonna like your
Is
present.
it the other curse?
It's the other curse that you gave me with your Swibbler.
Somehow I've not been getting any curses from Masquerade so far.
Yeah, it's because the curse is never in my hand when
I
they're
know.
Masquerades.
I love Masquerade. It's such a stupid good card. Can't complain. Ooh, that's a good card. Because that doesn't give me any more actions, and that does, but is there anything I want to... Oh, I see. Whoops, I didn't realize that's what that was. Yeah, this is probably the best answer. Oh, hey, look, I got the same card I gave away. That worked out perfectly.
Now I got a curse. I totally jinxed it.
Yep. Oh yeah, one more thing you'll notice is that because of the way that it's also balanced, you can turn green cards into coins, but you can't turn coin into green cards.
Ooh, finally, my farm.
Also, I don't think you can
I
get...
was gonna get to play it.
And also, yeah, with upgrade, I think you can literally only get a card that costs exactly one more. So you could trash a card and then just get nothing. But I don't think you can trash a copper into a copper, for example. I'm curious now. I want to know how this works.
If you play a Masquerade when I can only give him my farm after not being able to play it for 3 turns.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play my farm. I've never done it.
Okay, I want to see how this works.
$2.
I'm going to try something that I'm curious about. Oh, actually, that might be the best strategy. Yeah, that is. I have enough of those. It's time to get this instead. Beautiful. And then, hey, guess what time it is?
Box getting an estate time.
Am I getting a curse?
And I'm getting a curse.
I don't have any curses left to give. I just got one.
Oh,
That Masquerade was a net loss. It's fine, because I can then trash it.
I'm gonna have 7 coins and 2 buys. I don't know what to buy though.
4
It is really
coin.
good that Masquerade lets you trash. So it makes everything spin around, but eventually it just gets trashed anyway.
Exactly.
It's
Masquerade
a really
is...
fun mechanic.
Yeah,
It's a
Masquerade
really fun
is...
mechanic.
It's good.
I do kind of want another mill.
Yeah, I've
I
got...
don't know if I should get it.
I have 4 mills, so you might want some.
I think I have 3.
I have 4 mills, and you've trashed 2 of them. So there's 2 in the trash plus my 4. And
I
you...
still have not played a Harbinger. They keep going to the discard and trash.
Because there's almost always something better. No, my diplomat.
Masquerade.
Whatever. I barely use the diplomat anyway.
I feel like the Diplomat might be the worst 4-cost card, to be
It is.
honest.
It has the reaction, which can be useful.
Yeah.
Given that at this point we mostly have 5 or more cards, so at least the reaction will come
Just
into
give me a
play.
curse.
But it's never come
I
into
did
play.
just give you a curse, yes.
It's discarded a copper.
Baron.
Yeah.
I give it for
Baron.
everybody. And
If you could.
Baron didn't have any zero card.
I
have a
didn't.
zero card, yeah.
Because it has to be exactly the same cost as what they played. And he happened to discard
Why
my
did it
diplomat.
trash from me?
And then you gave me a diplomat, didn't you? After you discarded it. Or trashed it.
I gave you a throne room.
Oh, that works.
I think it trashed a curse, and you gave me another curse.
Yeah, because your point value didn't change, so that had to be what happened. Alright, let's hope this works out. That didn't work out.
Looking through my discard, it's just
I mean, this is not the worst thing
a
ever.
curse is the last one.
Ooh. They haven't done me wrong so far. That's a lie. It totally does me wrong, but it's fine. Because yeah, funny story. I've actually even trashed one of the masquerades there already. It worked out though. I got a mill out of it, so I can't complain. Thank you, upgrade. Oh God! I didn't mean to do that.
What did you not do?
I thought it was my turn, so I clicked to play my festival, and I gave Gingy my
Oh.
festival.
I have a couple.
Can I request an undo? That was not intended.
That sounds like a good time for an undo.
That was a
Dang
total
it.
break. I'm so sorry. That card is what I would have sent you. No
Alright,
offense.
so I'm just down a buy and a dollar.
Yep,
I wasn't even gonna use the last buy nor dollar.
yep. But I desperately need that festival. Because it is my only attack. It's my only action card this turn.
I guess another mask.
The amount of times that's happened. I've had this happen, I think, 3 or 4 times now. I forgot somebody other than me has a masquerade.
I have like 3, I think.
Yep, I think I do as well. No, I probably only have 2 now because I trashed one. Yeah, 1.
Did you trash or?
I upgraded it into a better card. Yeah, so 1's trash, so I guess you have... If you have 3, then Mock might have 1.
If you just fill your deck with upgrades, you can just upgrade a bunch of upgrades into farms.
You could,
And
yes.
You can just upgrade farm, festival, throne room, repeat.
You could, yeah. I don't
Should've
think
thought
it's
of
even a
that.
bad strat.
Should have
at
thought
all.
about that earlier.
Yep. Yeah, throne room upgrade can be situationally useful.
Throne room, double upgrade, 2 farms, something like that.
Alright, 6 purchase. Do I want to do that? Because that's worth that, and that's worth that, so I think this might be the stronger play. Oh, hey, look, another deck that's a festival and 4 coins. I mean, can't complain too much, to be fair. I have so many coins because I'm the one who was not giving... I chose to give away my estates rather than my coins, so I have almost all the copper in the game right now. Which is a risky strat.
Alright, buy Masquerade.
Buy Masquerade. I'm sure you have more.
I think 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I finally got my Harbingers.
Nice.
Uh-oh. They're both in the same one. Which
Ooh.
does actually nothing.
Well, the worst is if you have nothing in your discard pile. But you
I
would
have
have
2
full
festivals
discard.
in my discard.
Oh,
A
not
throne room.
again! God fucking damn it. It's because the problem is it's the same noise as your turn. That's so stupid.
That's bad design, yeah.
It's the exact same noise as it's your turn now for Masquerade.
Here's a money mock.
Do you need to undo, or what's going on?
What?
Oh, I already undid.
You
I
already
already
did.
undid.
Okay.
I did it immediately this time versus letting him take 9% of his turn.
Makes sense.
But yeah, it's... Why is it the same noise? That's so stupid.
I just look at the aura around the cards.
Mm-hmm. I do think auditorily way more than visually. I did think it was awfully fast to get back to my turn, but I wasn't questioning it because sometimes you guys have short turns. Same for me. This is going to be my 3rd turn in a row where I'm playing a festival and nothing else.
I don't even know what to...
You can just sell her.
Should
miss
I
it.
double upgrade or double throw?
Did you turn my estate into a cellar?
I did.
My last... I just bought that estate, too. I haven't actually bought any cellars this turn.
I think I just gave it to you.
You did. Oh, no, that's right. Oh, that's right. You gave me an estate, too, so I have 2 estates now. Now I have 1.
What is better? Do I want you to have gold? Gold is good, but farm is points.
Yeah, farm is points, and it's also worth 2 coin. Farm is arguably just a better gold.
I think it's a better gold.
Because your choices are either 3 coin or 2 coin and 2 victory points. Farm basically makes gold redundant.
Wait, how did I get down to 4?
Because he
When did I do
trashed
that?
your farm and gave you a gold.
Yeah, I got rid of a farm.
Dang it.
Ooh, do I want the farm or do I want to buy that last mill? I think, yeah.
I think I upgrade a Harbinger into a throne room onto a Harbinger, then get my throne rooms back, and then keep festivaling.
Yeah, the question is, because mill is not the same in value as any of the generic cards, so I'm not sure what to really compare it to. It's definitely better than Throne Room and Diplomat for obvious reasons. And the fun part is, I have a lot of them.
Oh,
right
that didn't
now.
go straight into my... Oh, my... I thought it would have went straight into my hand.
I'm now watching very carefully for if you play a Masquerade, because I'm not making that mistake again. This hand is way too good to accidentally give you something good.
I think I'm just going to stock up on curses.
For Masquerade?
Yeah.
No, my province that you're going to replace with a province, because you have to.
Stop giving me curses!
You wanted to stock up on them. And yeah, Mock, I think you
I
have to
wanted
give me a...
not
Yeah,
give them all.
it forced you to give
I
me a
have them
province back,
forced to
didn't
me.
you?
I have
Look.
4 curses.
Look, we just need to share all the, share all the curses. They're
Sharing,
nice,
I have all of them.
No, I still
Yeah.
love that part, though, where because it's the only 8 value card, you trash my province and we're forced to give me another one. You couldn't do anything.
Yep.
I love that.
That thing's very much sharing.
All I did was reduce the province count by 1.
Oh, I have another. I forgot that I had more that'll die. Festival's pretty cool. I should remember how it works. See, I don't know if I'm gonna beat. I don't think I'm gonna beat Baron, but I might be able to help force Gingy into negative numbers.
Yeah, I'm like,
I
have
think
negative 4
this
in
works
my
how I think
inventory.
it does.
I should be at
Yes, it
6
does.
right now, but no. Check Baron's discard pile.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if I use upgrade on the copper or the province, it's not going to actually let me get anything. Because if I'm correct, upgrade will only let you exchange for something better. So if I, for example, upgrade, trash the province, it will actually not let me get anything if I'm correct. Because there's no 9 value card in this hand, only in
You just
prosperity.
play 4 mills.
Yes. And I played one of them twice with Throne Room.
Yeah, with throne room.
The worst part is it actually didn't gain me anything except that I got more mills and Throne Room. So that was a big nothing burger.
Alright, let's check my 26 card deck. See what the chances are of me
Alright.
doing anything good on my turn. Not very high, because somehow I trashed 3 Harbingers in a single turn.
Nice. I'm at the point now where my best strat is mostly just to keep buying as high a point value card as I can to just stay way ahead of everybody else. Hopefully. I think I've got the lockdown on Gingy, barring insane luck. Probably can beat Mock, but you never know.
I think, yeah, I think that the game's gonna end before I manage to turn around enough points. But
You have a good hand? You have a really good hand? Is it all action cards? Is it all action cards?
2 of them might be Masquerades, 1 of them might be Throne Room, 1 of them might be Harbinger, 1 of them might be Fun.
You just better hope I don't have a masquerade in my hand right now. That'd be
I'll
a
just give
tragedy.
Mock a farm. I don't care. He gave me one. He gave me a curse. I'll give him money. I've been helping Mock this whole game.
And yeah, to be fair, I don't think I have.
Giving me curses.
I don't have
I'm
anything in
sorry.
my hand I really want to draw, so I might just.
I think
not.
I've forced like 5 copper in his deck. He's just been using it.
To be
He's
fair, I've been
winning.
mostly giving Baron Copper as well.
Mm-hmm. That's why I have so
You're
much.
Giving me curses.
I
I'm
have
sorry.
11 copper in my hand right now.
I have 4.
I
in my
have
deck.
I have
Which is the same
almost
amount of
half the
curse.
copper in the game in my deck right now. Okay, yeah, Duchy into farm is a reasonable trade-off. Oh, I got a Pasca card of some kind.
Yeah,
Honestly, it's
I
probably
really
this
was
one.
hoping that every time someone plays a masquerade, I have a curse in my hand.
Oh, good. I got the same card I gave away. That's perfect. Was hoping that was the case. Because, to be honest, as funny as it would be to use a masquerade right now, I don't think there's anything I don't want in my hand. I think it's more useful to trash the masquerade into something more valuable, like, oh wait, somebody bought all the mills.
You
Wonder who that
bought all
was.
the mills.
I did buy all the
I
mills.
think we kind of all bought all the mills.
You
to be
say
honest.
that? I have 6 mills.
I have 3.
I have 6.
I think I have 3 as well.
No, because there's 1 in the trash. It was mine. There's 2 in the trash.
Okay. I don't know.
And they were both mine.
There's 12 mills because it's a green card.
Yep, and I have 6 and I've trashed 2, so you guys can't both have 3.
Okay.
Well, I got 3.
Maybe we both.
Hi,
have
I
two.
like math.
I got
Do
2
you?
in my discard,
I love
1 in my
math.
deck.
Who was complaining about math when we were talking about math? Like that was like 6 months ago or something.
Wasn't me.
There's a stream we were talking about math. Somebody was complaining.
Definitely wasn't me. The game did not like me right-clicking while I'm on the trash screen.
Math is cool.
Okay.
Double discard.
That doesn't get me a +1
Double-
action.
Double take from
So
discard.
I think it's got to be this.
Throne room mill.
And yeah, gain a card costing
Into
exactly.
masquerade into another masquerade.
I think it's got to be this.
I think I have the ability to cause absolute chaos next round by making everyone
have most
give away
elections,
at least 4 cards.
Decline. Honestly, I think the correct answer is to gamble. Because my hand doesn't really have anything. I can't do much with this. So the correct answer is to discard all my copper and hope for a better hand. Fuck you, game. Discard 3 copper for a province and estate in a copper. That was a big nothing burger.
Harbinger.
That was the most
Throne
nothing
room
burger
mill.
ever.
Do a throne room masquerade.
We get a masquerade twice. That's fun. 'Cause
Oh.
you
Yeah,
did masquerade. I thrown her in masquerade, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it'll be fun.
I thought I would have a different card in my deck though, so maybe.
We're actually getting a lot closer. Me and
Pass
Baron.
a card,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That's
pass
interesting.
that on, and then I think I can
Why is my
Festival.
mother calling?
festival into a mill, into a festival, into another masquerade. Oh my god, this is so much. What? Oh my god, the infinite turn.
Yep.
And I have another masquerade. Oh my. I
Lots
played
and lots
half-
of Masquerade. Well,
I've
it's pretty
played
cool.
half my deck this game.
Throne Room into Masquerade's pretty cool because you draw 4 and get to like trash 2 and get to do the whole shenanigans having everyone move their cards around.
Yeah. I think one more.
I think we might be all tossing coppers around.
We are. So upgrade coppers with 0. Can't put that into anything. Silvers with 3. Make that another throne room. No more curse. Alright. This is weird. I don't know what to do. I was building up to this and I forgot what I was gonna do.
Well, first off, you have enough money. You could probably... You almost had enough for a province and a farm. I guess you could also just buy a bunch of those. Never mind. I was going to say you could buy a province, but I guess you need to build up.
Oh my god. Why does it keep... Throne Room Mill Masquerade is an accidental thing I made.
Yep.
I could do it
It's the
again
kind of
next
hand
round.
that requires some real luck, but you managed to get some real luck.
That's the only thing I'm relying on.
I also just realized there's only 2 cards that cost 5 coin, Upgrade and Duchy. That was an act. I know, never mind. Festival does. Finally! You have no idea how stressful that Masquerade was. I had so many good cards.
I managed to trash one of my curses finally.
It could have gone better. Was really hoping for enough to buy a farm, but it didn't happen. Because the problem is nothing is really low right now, so I can't quickly end the game yet.
How much is Masquerade? 3?
The lowest Masquerade's 3. The lowest value card is Throne Room at 4. Excuse me.
I don't have any good cards to throw.
I know, I had that last time. My options were mill, silver, and what's it called? Throne room. And I was like, I
This is
want
gonna
all
feel
of these.
silly, but I'm gonna give you a Masquerade.
Yeah, fair. I gave away an estate, so, you know.
Or money.
Fair.
What? I have 3 Masquerades in this hand.
So we need to end the game before Gingy's turn if we want to stay sane. Although keep in mind that Masquerade has a major weakness. You have no throne rooms, and also Masquerade doesn't give you any actions. Do you have any +1 actions?
No, I have nothing. It's just Masquerades.
So you're gonna have one
I do have a
Masquerade
curse
that's
I can get rid
it.
of.
Yeah, true. That helps. Or rather, Mock can get rid of.
So I can bring Mach down to 20 and I can get back up to 7.
Ooh, that
don't-
sucks.
I don't have quite enough to get a province.
That's 7 coin is the worst amount of coin to have at the end of a turn. Like, that's just an embarrassingly mean amount. All right. That's the best strat. I know what I'm doing right now. Masquerade, and I have no cards in my hand. Oh wait, I drew a copper.
Yeah, it does make you draw, so you do have cards in your hand.
Forgot about that. And then for some reason, it made me draw 2. Oh, I know why. It probably drew 2 copper, so I was forced to do 1. And then I have no desire to trash any of those. And then play my treasure, and then bada boom. And neither of those look really appetizing, to
not
be
good.
honest. Yeah,
Do I
now
have
we're.
the most cards? I have, like,
You
37.
currently have 37 to my 25.
25 and Maka's 26.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth buying more coppers at this point.
And half of mine are masquerades and festivals.
Yeah, festival is kind of my money card right now. That was a good turn. I bought a province. Any turn where you buy a province is a good turn.
Yeah. Buying a single province is like pretty much all you could really hope for.
I've seen turns where I bought 2. That's the best.
No, there's definitely been turns where you buy 2, but like you did everything you needed to if you bought a province. Like,
Yeah.
You know?
That's a successful turn.
Ooh. Let's go. Good turn coming up. Good turn coming up.
Enjoy.
Oh, bad turn coming up.
You just gave me an upgrade?
Yeah, because that's the worst card that was in my hand.
Wild.
No,
how
it was
good
the
of a
curse
turn
was the
it
worst.
was.
The curse is the worst card in your hand now.
Wild.
No, I had to give him an upgrade because that's the worst card that was in my hand.
I wish I had an
To be
upgrade
honest,
right now.
I'm not sure if I'm even gonna play it because
I wish I
was
had an
not-
upgrade
I'm not sure
right
if it
now
does
because
anything
I'd
for me right
love to
now.
swap this estate for something better.
Festival into mill, into something else, hopefully into masquerade, and then just an upgrade to get whatever was there, to get whatever was left. No. It's an okay turn coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Depending
If I
on
play
how
upgrade,
this
I get a
card
draw
goes.
card, which might let me. I'm gonna upgrade into a draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Silver.
I mean, silver's not the worst. You're at 4 coins, so
Interesting.
if you
I'll
have
be-
anything in your hand, you probably have enough for a province.
I actually don't want to trash the silver.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play the silver because then I can get a province.
A province, yeah. Exactly. All right, this, depending on how this goes, could be good or bad. God damn it! I drew a throne room with no other action cards I can play. That's just the worst.
I should roll over into your treasure phase. You get to play treasure twice.
No, that'd be even stronger than it already is. You know, the one
It's
catch
gonna
with...
be a really, really good turn, but now it's just okay.
Sure. Nothing really stood out there. God damn it, game. How dare you? They just gave me a hand with a throne room and no other action cards. Fuck this game sometimes.
Yep.
Was doing so good, and now the game is like, no, how dare you do good.
You should play another masquerade so I can pass the curse on to Baron.
No, I'll go straight to my hand.
Oh,
Deck,
no.
not my hand.
Yep.
3 buys with 8 coins.
I
Nice.
think you're only gonna want one of those, but you know,
Yeah.
unless you want to buy a bunch of coppers, yeah.
I mean, there's another option where you could buy a farm and a cellar if you really wanted a farm and a estate.
No way. No way. 2 throne rooms, 2 masquerades. And a curse. Oh, dumb luck is fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting thing where I could buy a farm right now, but if I buy a duchy, which is slightly worse, I think in the long run, I'll be tied. I'm gonna do that.
You could also just upgrade duchies into farms, get money.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's also at this point like
Fuck you, game.
I guess there is some turns left. It's gonna be hard to end. Everything's still at 4.
Yeah, there's nothing
Maybe
really
I should have gone. I
low.
probably should have gone the farm,
Yep.
but I feel
Wow,
more
this is the
confident
worst
being
game
tied
ever.
for first.
Oh, that's for now. That's
For now.
After Baron,
No,
after
for now.
After Baron's done, I have 2 throne rooms and 2 masquerades in this hand.
Nice.
And now a mill and some gold. I think I'll have to give you the gold. It's the only thing I can do. It's fun. Oh, never mind. No! Can we go back one?
Yeah,
I just had me to.
you accidentally discarded the wrong card.
Yeah, I was gonna hit decline.
That's fine.
What?
My buys are done? Oh, it didn't give me extras.
Nope.
It's interesting
Oh,
that
it's still at
Masquerade
5.
isn't registered as an attack card.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun
My
card.
guess is because you end theoretically in the same state as you started, as opposed to it being weaker.
It could in theory be 0-sum, so that's probably why.
Mm-hmm. In theory, it could be better. I've had turns where I technically landed in a better position than before because I went up in points and lost only a copper.
Depending on the hand, it
Mm-hmm.
can be good, so it's just luck of the draw, whether it's attack
Yep.
or reaction.
As opposed to almost all attack cards are always a net negative. Excuse you, kitten. I love you, but you're in the way.
I finally have
Again.
padding for a masquerade attack. I got a curse in my hand.
Do I even
Yeah,
do I
that's
even
the
have any
real-
festivals?
A curse in
left?
your
I don't think
hand
I
is the
do.
real protection for Masquerade.
But I think that's the correct answer
I have
here.
41 cards now.
Cat, you need to move. I can't see, which makes it very difficult.
If Masquerade added like 1 action, it would be so much. It would just be a lot better for my hand, but it'd be overpowered.
Wish this game would quit freezing.
Throne Room into Cellar is an interesting play.
The idea is I can
You
discard
just, like,
my entire
refresh your
hand and hopefully
entire-
get something.
Yeah, just really search.
Yeah,
Festival's good.
I ended with the exact same coins, but 3 more actions and 1 more buy, so kind of a
good, yeah.
net neutral. I keep forgetting the Harbinger's not as good as I think it is because it puts the hand into your deck and not into your hand.
Yep.
Which means Harbinger is not great.
It's not great, but that's the whole objective. I think it's nice because it's a much more fair version of Village or whatever, where it's like
Yeah.
you can continue your turn, but you're not like going forever, you know?
Mm-hmm. Nah. That's a better hand.
And if you do have something to let you draw, you could immediately draw that card. Okay, Masquerade.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to get a card from Mock that immediately goes to Gingy because why would it not? Statistically speaking, it won't be better than anything I have.
It's probably going to.
This is an actually good hand, mostly. Oh. Gingy doesn't need this card, but it might have to go to him anyway.
I like the double Masquerade. Give me a curse, and then so I can give a curse to.
Oh, it's straight to treasure. I hate that. I hate that. I get so excited, and then boom, it strips it from me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought I was gonna be able to play Harbinger Throne Room.
Oh yeah, because you're out of actions.
Yeah. I always get the Throne Room Masquerade when I don't have a festival or a mill.
Mm-hmm. My problem was I was doing really good with the provinces early, and now the provinces are in my hand, and that makes them less effective.
Oh shoot, I'm catching up. Finally.
Yeah, you are.
Money, I guess.
And I gave you a much better present, Gingy.
Why don't you Throne Room these? How did you Throne Room your Masquerades? They're perfect.
I don't have Throne Room in my hand.
You should.
I don't always. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. That just be the luck of the draw.
exactly half the score that Mock has.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I went up. 'Cause I was at 39.
If you gave the curse away,
Oh, I gave a curse away.
which
yeah.
I then immediately trashed, so...
Yeah, that
Is
makes
there
sense.
anything I want to upgrade in this hand?
Let's see how much I would have if I did have all these curses.
Because I want to get anything of value if I were to upgrade anything in my hand right now. And
Oh, I only have one curse now.
in best case scenario, I only get one coin. And the worst part is I have nothing to make money on in this hand. Oh, I'm dumb. I should have done that. I would have had 2 more buy, which would have given me up to 5, which wouldn't have done much. Because what I need is to get up to that farm. I'm not buying it this turn anyway, really. Ugh. What is this hand? Well, I mean, there's one advantage. Not a bad draw.
I still don't know what to buy. Why do you keep giving me diplomats?
Me? Because
Yeah.
because of the 4 value cards, they're probably the worst one. It's compared with Throne Room, which is good, and Mill, which is gone.
Yeah. I think that you can debate whether Throne Room
Discard
or
3.
Diplomat is worse.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both not great.
Yep. Mill was definitely the best, but it's gone now.
Why didn't I freaking discard the diplomat on the diplomat turn?
Oops.
I had like $20 in my inventory, waiting to be played. I got rid of it.
I like the calling your hand your inventory.
I said inventory and accident.
No, it's funny. Like that.
See, if my discard is 23, and I have 4 in my hand, it's 27. 30, I have 47 cards, I think. No. 21,
No, because oh right.
41, 40. I have 44 cards.
God damn it. Cusses. There might have been a way to play that so I was able to get to 8, but I don't think so. Even with the Harbingers. Because nothing in my hand gives me 3, no. Alright. Better than I've done in a bit. Welcome.
I trashed it.
I noticed. So it's gone from the deck and I got points again.
Two buys with $3.
What are the odds that provinces are the card we run out of first?
I think it's probably gonna be farm.
No, I think it's gonna be Farmer Duchy, yeah. Definitely.
I don't know what to put my throne room on. My festival or my masquerade.
That's fair, that's fair. Even that would be better. If that's the correct answer. Oof. I mean, still farm. Better than nothing. Or a duchy, I guess, too.
Duchy's more points.
Alright, let's go for the gamble. I did the math, and there's only 2 cards I don't want to draw, and everything else is equal or better, so let's just discard the hand and hope for better. It was better. I will take that. Because I can do this.
Yeah.
And then do...
Drew will probably be on right after this game is over.
Cool.
He said about half an hour, about 25 minutes ago.
That, and then I draw another card, and then I choose this. And then I play that. Then I play this. Draw a card of choice, which will be that. And then I double
Set
that.
yourself up another Harbinger.
Uh-huh. And then
He just keeps pulling Throne Room Harbinger.
Uh-huh, Throne Room Harbinger. Do I have any more +1 card, +1 actions I can use,
He's
though?
3 actions and only 1 buy still, though.
Only 1 buy? That's not the problem, though, because I have Festival. And if I choose, I could have another Festival or a farm. The question right now is, what else do I want to put into my draw to come next? Because I have that Harbinger, so whatever I draw right now, I'm getting. So honestly, the correct answer here is probably that. Yes, it is. And then I play this just to get the extra actions. And then I play this. And oh, whoops, that doesn't go twice, does it? Because it doesn't count as a draw. I fucked that up. I massively fucked that up. So I'm not going to get any more draw. Oh, well. I love how I did it to myself this time. The throne room, nothing else to double.
Yeah.
Because for some reason I thought this Harbinger was doubled, and it's not.
It's yet another very impressive looking turn until you realize that all you've done
Well,
is
to be
play
fair,
Festival.
it sucks because I messed up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
well, like, if you had got the throne room off before the Harbinger...
Well, no, the problem was I put the Harbinger into my hand when I shouldn't have. So, like, that was my mistake. It's like, I could request an undo and say different card, but that was I chose it and then did my math wrong, as opposed to, like, a legitimate slip-up. So, it's like, I probably shouldn't request an undo. That sounds unfair. To be honest, out of these cards, the only one left that I'd really want next turn, guaranteed, is probably, I'd say, this. That's a card that I definitely would appreciate next turn. And then that. And then this.
It's still going.
Oh, I could end the game right now, but I lose. I don't think...
Yeah, I need like 2 more turns, then I'll be second place.
Let's see, is Drew
I don't
available?
think you're going to get 2 more turns, but...
No.
I need about 1 more turn.
Because I can end the game next turn, right, so...
Drew says be there in 30, it's been 30, so I'll let Drew in the game.
We got 1 more minute till 30. No!
I said I'll let Drew in the game.
No.
I was pretty sure there's no way I'm winning at this point. Mock is too far ahead. I was going really strong for a while, and then I got 1 or 2 turns in a row that just screwed me.
Yeah, I think that if you had a really lucky turn, you might have been able to win that turn.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Even if because I did the math, and even if I pressed it on undo, there weren't many options that were going to get me much more. Like, I could have added another... I had no +2 draws other than Masquerade, which was obviously the wrong answer. Because I had nothing worth masquerading. Excuse me. I pinged Drew to see if he wants to jump in. Kitty, I love you. I'm gonna go feed Kitty. What does replay set do? Does it just keep the same cards? Yeah. Whereas I think rematch.
I think it
would
just
open...
keeps it keeps the same cards, I think.
Yep. Whereas rematch, I think, would keep the same cards and start a new lobby, which I feel like we don't want those same cards again.
I think rematch is random cards, but the same
Oh,
people.
interesting. Whereas replay is the same cards but different people.
Yeah.
This could use some improvement. I'm gonna go feed Kitty BRB.
Yep.
Kitty, wanna get fed? Wanna get foods? Foods.
I'm gonna BRB too.
I'm back. Oh.
Okay, I'm back. Drew still isn't in. I see Mock is muted. Hey, Gingy.
It crashed, apparently, while
Oh.
I was away.
That
I
happens.
just joined.
I'm not sure if we'll do Dominion again or not. Speaking of board games, while I'm here, how closely do you follow Humble Bundle?
I think I got one game from it.
They have a very interesting bundle right now if you're interested in board games.
What's on it?
Sorry, what?
What's on it? right now.
It includes Splendor, Love Letter, Carcassone, Small World, Terraforming Mars, the Game of Thrones board game, Blood Rage, Carcassone DLC, Small World DLC, Splendor DLC, Love Letter, the really shitty Arkham Horror version on Steam, and Lord of the Rings Adventure card game for $10.
I think I got the Mars one.
Terraforming Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Factorio's on it.
Yep. Yeah, it's a bundle specifically, which is why it might be interesting. Because it's everything on that list for $10.
What bundle am I looking up?
It's called the Play Pink with breast cancer research bundle.
Twin Sales?
Yeah, twin sales. Play Pink with twin sales. It'll default you to trying to pay $25 for, which gets you everything, including Gloomhaven. I don't care about Gloomhaven. I'm sure it's some people's game. Gloomhaven basically tries to turn D&D into a board game, and then the digital version turns that board game into a video game. But it feels too... It's too much of the dungeon crawl and the stats and not enough of the storytelling for me. But if you don't want Gloomhaven, the entire rest of the bundle is just $10. And includes several of games that I love playing.
I might get it.
Yep. Just figured I'd throw that out there because there's some games I might try hosting later. And I may or may not have bought 3 copies of the bundle to have keys to give to people. All right. And we'll see when Mock gets back and when Drew's available.
Yep.
And in the meantime, maybe someday I'll win a game of Dominion. Ever. Excuse me.
I have returned.
Yay! How closely do you follow Humble Bundle?
Not at all, like at all anymore. I used to get like them all the time.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I still
I think
follow.
that's.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like back when I was a lot younger, the allure of, hey, there's all these games I want, but I don't have them.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just get the Humble Bundle, like for that game or whatever, and it's way cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, when I want games, I just buy them.
Yep.
You know.
However, I did notice that you don't own a lot of these, so this particular bundle might be your interest.
What is the
Tabletop Board Games Bundle.
Nice.
Splendor and all its DLC, Love Letter, Carcassone and all its DLC, Small World and all its DLC, Enchanted, Terraforming Mars and all its DLC, a Game of Thrones board game and all its DLC, Blood Rage and all its DLC, the really shitty Arkham Horror game that they made on Steam that's nothing like Arkham Horror, the Lord of the Rings Adventure card game and all its DLC, and some random mobile game. Also Gloomhaven if you like Gloomhaven, but that requires paying 20 versus 10.
Where are you seeing this?
This is on Humble. It's called the Play Pink with Twin Sales bundle.
I was saying, it's like you said
Board games.
board games. It was like, none of these sound like they would be board games.
You're right. Apparently, it's Twin Sales Interactive is the one who owns the companies like Osmodee and stuff, or is involved with them. Although they're all under the Embracer Group umbrella these days, because of course they are.
Yeah, everything's Embracer.
Play Pink is because it's for breast cancer research.
Nice. Cool.
I figure that might be of interest to some people who like
Terraform
board
Mars
games.
I already have for free on Epic,
Fair.
but it does have the DLC.
And at least one of the DLCs is even good.
Gloomhaven is a game that you need. I've not played their Steam version, but I played it on, even on tabletop, where like I had some automation. There's like I got a mod for tabletop sim.
Yep.
with some automation,
Yeah.
it was still a huge pain in the neck to actually like
I have
logistically play the game.
I saw the bundle and I realized it's $10 for everything except Gloomhaven, or it's $20 to also include Gloomhaven, and I determined I don't need Gloomhaven that badly. You literally double the price of the bundle just to buy Gloomhaven. Ironically, the $10 version comes with Gloomhaven's DLC, which from what I've read is some of the shittiest DLC ever. All it does is two things. A, it adds a hard mode to the game that requires you to
Which
optimize and
is
maximize the classes.
totally unnecessary. That game is already hard enough, to be
And
honest.
as a bonus, any it's a single player mod technically speaking, but it modifies any campaign you create so that it can no longer be played if the other players don't own the DLC.
Well, that's not good.
I didn't even redeem the code. I'm like, nope. I am not
Yeah.
inflicting this on anyone, even if they like Gloomhaven. From all the reviews are like overwhelmingly negative. Even the Terraforming Mars DLC, like one or two of those are like mostly negative, but Gloomhaven solo scenarios mercenary challenges is regarded as not good.
I would think I don't know what the pricing is on like the Terraforming Mars DLC,
Mm-hmm.
but I could think that maybe it's not so much the DLC is bad, but that it might be overpriced on
No,
Steam.
from what I've read, the problem is that it breaks multiplayer, like crashes.
Oh, okay,
So might be better, but it's been 2 years.
maybe.
Also, why is Steam having a capitalism festival?
I thought that that was a little on the nose too.
Capitalism and economy fest. Didn't we just have Steam Fest last week? Why are we already on capitalism? But then I look at the games and I'm like, oh, simulation,
We're
strategy,
probably
casual.
not too far from like Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get a bunch of things.
Although I'm noticing that nothing's actually on
Soviet
sale.
Republic Simulator?
God damn it.
Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic.
I played that. It's cool. I've not it's just like what if you made City Skylines, but everything was needlessly complicated, and it was like communism themed.
God damn
It's
it.
kind of cool. I like the idea. I've never really like gotten super into it, so can't tell you if it's better or
No,
worse
no,
than
no.
other games. But
Here's what we all really need under the farming and crafting simulators: drug dealer simulator.
That's
Oh,
just
yes.
like every other Minecraft server.
82% off right now. Also, winemaking simulator, potion making
I've heard that
simulator.
that's good. I've heard that that one's actually good.
100
I
days.
don't know why. Yeah, 100 days.
That I can believe like some of these could actually be good games. I totally believe it. I've heard if you like farming simulators, that farming simulator is actually a good game. I hate it,
well,
but it's not for me.
I've heard that the wine one is just like a good like tycoon game if you're
Yeah.
into that kind of genre.
If you like tycoon games. Automation Empire, I need to avoid on principle. I avoid automation games. I will never buy Factorio ever. You can't make me.
Factorial's great.
I will never. I can't.
I got
It's a
like
huge
a
time
game.
sink. It's a huge time sink. If you're actually
There's
gonna
this
play
game
those type
called
of games.
Dyson Sphere program, and
Yep.
it's kind of like Factorio, except you're like an entire freaking galaxy.
Uh huh.
And
Nope.
you have to just build Dyson spheres.
And I those sorts of
I'm
games
17
I have.
hours in, and I've barely made it halfway.
Those
to
kind of games
my
I need to
first
just avoid
summer.
on principle because I know myself.
Yeah, like those sort of things are like big time sink. That being said, you say that, but you also play Europa, so
Believe it or not, you know the last time I played Europa?
like a month ago or something, or
September.
wow, even longer.
And that's funny because I still got top 10% of Europa streamers last year. But I haven't played it since I think not long after. I played it with a friend for multiplayer one time. The last time I seriously played it was a few months before that. I haven't really played it since Q2 2023. Yeah, I think the last time I seriously played it was when I accomplished the um, third way achievement.
The top review on Terraforming Mars is that that person originally reviewed it negatively because it's really buggy, and it's been fixed, so they did positive. So
Nice.
maybe it's better now.
Yay. Oh, it's worse than I thought. Oh no, how far down does this go? How far down is the rabbit hole? When did I get third way? Oh no, I'm in March and I still haven't seen it. There's no way. There's no way. Oh no, right, I did the Italy achievement. Oh, yep, yeah, my last playthrough, not counting the September multiplayer run I did with a friend, my last major playthrough was my Italy playthrough, and that was in February. And then, yeah, third way I got on January 14th. So I haven't seriously played this game in almost 11 months.
Third way, the Muslim one.
It start as an Abadi nation and convert every Sunni and Shia province in the world to Abadi.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool. Area of the world to play.
Area of the
play
world.
Like a long campaign.
It was a very interesting long campaign, other than the part where I had to declare war on Spain like 15 times. Because
you get like the couple like Muslim provinces there.
Because every time I had all like Spain, the Ottomans, and Bamanis, who formed the Deccan when I wasn't looking. All three of them, I had every single Muslim province they owned, and then suddenly they had a new one. Because of that stupid event that converts one of your provinces to another religion. Or in the Ottomans' case, there's an event where they're like, you have no Muslim provinces. Your people are unhappy. Now you have a Muslim province.
Did Spain ever deport their Muslim people to the New World?
I wasn't paying attention. I couldn't even see them at that point.
Well, because then you'd have to like take some New World stuff. If they like put there's that button that they added.
Oh, that.
DLCs,
I think the AI's programmed not to because the negative events associated with it.
If anything, they should be programmed to, just from a historical sense. But
oh yeah, trust me.
I don't know. I mean, it's pretty unrealistic to do that for like North Africa, to have like the North African colonies like send like. But it is pretty realistic to send like Welsh or Scottish or people like that.
Europa's back and forth on whether they want to be a history simulator or not a history simulator.
They also want to really avoid. They want to like have genocide buttons while like avoiding them being explicit genocide buttons, because there's already like some of their games that have really toxic communities, like Oi4 and stuff.
Oh, good God, Oi4, yeah.
But like, if you want to be a historical game, like if you want to like if you really want to respect the history, there's a lot of bad stuff that happened, you know?
Very few, like, people joke about Crusader Kings leaders. Europa 4 leaders weren't really better. Hearts of Iron 4 leaders.
But the game's not focused on the leaders,
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Heck, Hearts of Iron 4, the leaders weren't really better. I wouldn't really call any of the leaders of the great powers in World War II the best people. FDR had some good intentions that didn't always work out, and he still did some bad stuff. And then Churchill, Stalin, and of course anybody on the Axis are all like, bleh.
Yep.
All right. Drew, I don't know when he's coming. What else do you guys want to play? Should we just boot up some tabletop sim or something? Actually, I don't know if do you even have that, Gingy? You probably do.
I do.
So we could just boot that up and play something while we wait.
Tabletop simulator?
Yep.
I don't have like a crazy amount
I gotta
of time,
re-download it.
Oh, that's
but I'm
fair.
down to play something shorter, like, half an hour, 45 type.
That's fair. Okay, let's see.
I just know that every time me and my friend try to do anything in this game, one of us would crash.
Yeah, that's fair. Want to do a game of Carcassone in tabletop sim? Given that I don't think either of you actually owns Carcassone.
Sure.
Because that should be fast. As I almost reflexively boot up just Carcassone itself. I haven't tested Carcassone in tabletop sim in a while, so I want to see how it is these days.
Bro, I got 5 minutes left to download it.
Nice.
My internet speed is at most like 30 megabits a second.
Mm-hmm. So we definitely shouldn't do, because I don't think you guys own Clue. It's always the problem with trying to play these games of like who owns them, especially when a lot of my friends don't exactly have the income to just randomly buy games. And I don't always want to be like,
I,
okay, I just bought you games to give them to you.
I would not be opposed to buying a game
You are
if we want to play something.
on the short list of people who I can say, hey, do you want to buy this $10 game? And you'll be like, sure.
Yeah.
Out of the people I regularly play with, it's a very short list. So it's usually either this game is free to play or it's on Tabletop Sim because everyone owns that. I was like, where's the music? Oh, right, I turned it off.
2 minutes.
Yay. I have created the Galactic Baron server. And I am now turning on some funky beats because I realize there's no music. I also just realized that it's not streaming Tabletop Sim. Now it is. That's good. And when it does that, or just it forgets to stream. Funky beats. There we go. The source file for track could not. Oh, right. Because I moved everything to. I moved all my music to another disk drive. And now the thing has no idea where it is. That's a problem. Because I have 3 hard drives, and the ones on the computer got full, so I moved my entire music library to my external hard drive. You know how big my music library is on this computer?
How big?
Very.
Very. Let me look. Let me double check it quickly before I spout a number because it's probably bigger than I think it is. I apparently I had my music in like 5 or 6 different places, and I had so many hundreds of hours of songs I just didn't realize I even had. So now everything's on Drive E. The music folder, how big is it? Because this should include all the music I own now. Unfortunately, it has to count upwards. It might be a bit. We passed 170 gigabytes. We've passed 200 gigabytes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Size 206 gigabytes of music, 19,370 files.
What?
Yep. I have 19,370 songs on my computer.
Oh.
You actually listen to all of them?
Over half of them.
Okay. Hey, you know, that's a lot.
I'm the kind of person who, when a game offers me to buy the soundtrack too and I can download it separately, I do it. Because I like a lot of game music. And also, usually, it's not that much more expensive to do that. Unfortunately, I don't know where all of it is now, and I don't really feel like messing with this, so it's like, okay. Yeah, it looks like the entirety of my DMCA free music for this is unavailable. But good news, my Among Us soundtrack is available.
For streaming, that would be very useful to have a bunch of like game soundtracks and stuff.
Well, it's DMCA free specifically. Game
Yeah,
soundtracks.
specifically, yeah. Although a lot of game stuff you could get away with. I mean, you shouldn't. Like, you
I've had
shouldn't
enough
be
games
playing game soundtracks for games that you're not currently playing, but that is a common thing that people get away with.
Especially they do covers, I know, which if the cover artist doesn't mind, but even then. And then there's when your friends start playing a boombox in Lethal Company and you get hit with 3 copyright strikes because of the boombox music.
We never figured out how to make that mod not work for the one that changed the music.
Yeah, we had to delete John mod to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Import audio.
Oh, Mock, are you available to join? It's loaded.
Sorry, what are we playing?
Tabletop Sim.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Carcassone. Yeah.
No worries.
You're good.
I don't know why I'm saying no worries. It's me that's the problem. But sorry, I didn't realize that.
Oh, there's a Carcassone mod that adds AI. Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
And then we spawn in an object. Flick.
The tabletop sim music is so happy.
I know, that's why I turned it off. It annoyed me.
Okay. I will choose the other corner just to be different. I take that back. I'm going to make myself see the board the right side up.
What color am I allowed to be? Okay, I can be brown. That's good. Brown's best color. Oh wow, that is loud. And if it's loud in my ears, it's definitely loud in everyone else's ears. The problem with a lot of the music that I have in just across the board, the volume adjustment for a lot of stuff is all over the place. And I do not have the time to volume adjust 19,000 files. I simply don't. Alright. We're going to move the inns and cathedrals someplace else because we're not going to use that. I want all of them. Dungus. It doesn't let me draw all of them. You guys all know how to play Carcassone?
No. Never once played.
I have played a few times before. I might need a refresher on how the meeples work.
That's fair, that's fair. Then I will start from scratch. So, first off, we have this big table. Let's roll a dice to decide turn order first. We'll do that quickly, because that'll determine for the river. We'll make the river, and then we'll explain the game afterwards. I like the river. We're not going to use Inns Cathedral, because I have no clue how it works. Did the game not give us a dice? I guess, yeah. The game doesn't require a dice, so I guess it doesn't need one.
You
Okay,
can spawn
so
it in with the objects tab. I'm pretty
Mock,
sure.
are you going to play red?
Yes.
All right, Gingy, what color do you want? There is no pink as an optional option.
Blue.
Cool.
How do I change my color?
You can click on your name and change your color, or just grab it. I don't care. All right. I have spawned a Chrome D20 dice. We'll roll to see who goes first based on who gets the biggest number. Where did that dice go?
15.
Okay. Six. And Mock.
Do I go first?
Oh, no, you gotta roll the dice first.
Roll the die.
Oh, I have to roll. Ha ha ha. No!
Bye, dice.
Oh no.
Oh, 18. Said 18 for me.
Yeah, it said
It
18 when
did
it
say
came back.
18 was, in the
Mock, you can go first. So, Mock, grab the
okay.
river starting tile and place it anywhere you want.
I'm just gonna place it away from everything else.
Oh, and since you're playing blue, hang on. I'm gonna discard the pieces we don't need. We're not saving this anyway, so it's fine. Delete. Delete. I think we could put them into the draw tile bag. It's
Oh,
probably
this
fine.
is the ending tile. We want the starting tile? I don't think it really matters.
There we go. And then I'm going to shuffle these. Yep, and then, yeah, the ending tile, we don't need the starting tile because we're using the river set. So the starting tile, I'm going to just put it into the main set because who cares? That way we have
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a pretty normal tile.
Yep.
Do you want to put the river ending tile into that as well?
No. River ending tile is going to be... We now, in order, so Mock went first. Now, Gingy, play a river tile. It must connect to one of the existing river tiles. And now I do the same. Oh, I should have shuffled these. Let me flip and shuffle. Yeah, you don't draw. What you do is you click and draw bag one. So for example, this. And it can only connect, river can only connect to river. And now here's where things get interesting. How do I rotate 90 degrees? Quickly.
I
Yeah.
think it's...
It's what
Oh,
button?
90 degrees?
Yeah.
You can... I don't know. Click up at the top. There should be like a degree sign next to a guy
It's
lifting heavy
it's
weights.
Q and E. Oh, that's not 90 though. I don't know.
Up at the top,
fine.
like next to the guy lifting
So-
weights, if you change it to 90, that changes how much your scroll wheel,
Oh.
goes at a time.
Got it. So now here's how, now we place them. I'll explain kind of how it works. We'll play with the farm mechanic off because it's the most complicated. I never play with that first time with a player. So you have your meeples. There are 7 total. The big ones are for the expansion, so we can ignore those.
Oh.
So put your meeples by your person. What you need is... Meeples are how you gain points. Carcassone is a map building game. Whenever you draw a tile, you can place it anywhere you want on the ever-growing map, as long as the borders match. Rivers can only touch river. There's only 10 river tiles. You always play rivers first. Road can only touch road. Grass can only touch grass with no road or city. City can only touch city. The way that you gain points is through your meeples. When you play a tile, no other time, only when you play a tile, you may place a meeple onto a road or a city or an abbey. The way that the point system works, if, for example, I can place a person on this road. Now there's a person on the road. This does not get me points immediately. Whenever a road piece is added onto this road, then this road will get longer and longer. There are, however, road ending pieces. If I end the road, for example, an intersection will end the road. If I end this road, I can collect that meeple, and I get 1 point for every road tile. Additionally, if I never end this road, and the game ends, I get 1 point for every road tile. Follow me so far?
If you don't end it.
If you do or don't end it, you get points.
Oh,
However,
okay,
if you...
when you get the points is different, because you'll
when
get
you
it
get-
at the end. If
Yep.
You do it.
And you also get the meeple back. And you can only get points by using meeples. If I choose not to play a meeple here, I cannot add a meeple on this tile. However, someone else could add a road later in the game, and since I haven't claimed this road yet, they can add a meeple. You cannot add a meeple onto a tile that directly connects to another one. So for example, because I've already claimed this road, you can't place a road here next to it, left or right, and add a meeple. It's my road. However, there's a stealing mechanic, kind of. If you make another road and claim it with your meeple, and then connect it to my road, we will share those points. We'll both get them. And if you somehow connect 2 roads with 2 of your meeples separately to my one, you'll outnumber me, you'll get all the points, I'll get none. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's roads. Cities are mostly like roads with one key difference. Roads are always worth 1 point, whether you finish the road or not. Cities, each tile of a city is worth 1 point. However, if you finish the city and get the meeple back, every tile is worth 2 points. Whereas at the end of the game, they're only worth 1 point. So you can keep roads going as long as you want, they're worth the same no matter what, but completed cities are worth double uncompleted cities. Make sense?
Cool. Yes.
Yep.
Cities also can have flags on them. Flag tiles on cities are worth double normal city tiles. So if a city is completed, it's worth 1 for every tile and 1 for every... if it's completed, it's worth 2 for every tile and 2 for every flag. If it's not completed, it's 1 for every tile and 1 for every flag. And just like with roads, you can steal cities. The final mechanic is the abbey. Abbeys look like churches. They are just a little building that looks like a church. You can place them anywhere where they connect. They might have a road, they might have a grass, they might even have a city rarely. A abbey, if you complete it, you complete an abbey by surrounding all 8 surrounding tiles with a tile. So if you place an abbey down and there are 7 tiles around it and the game ends, you get 7 points. However, if you manage to surround it with all 8 tiles, then you complete the abbey, it's completely indoctrinating everybody, and you get the meeple back. You can't steal abbeys because an abbey is always only 1 tile. You can put a tile on a road or a city next to an abbey, but that doesn't deal the abbey's points. It only counts towards that city or the road. That makes sense?
Yep.
And that's the entire game.
Okay.
Farms
So
add an extra.
the river does nothing, and farms.
The
like, just
river-
like the grassland.
Yeah. The grassland matters for farms because that's how farmers come into play. We are not playing with them because they're different
Okay.
than the rest of the game. It's easier to just play with the road and the cities first.
Sounds good. Sounds
So the ways to gain points, the three ways are abbeys, roads, and cities. The river doesn't get you any points, but I like it. The default starting tile is just a single city and a single road. I like the river better because it gives you many more places to play after the river's done. All right,
good. And it just looks cool.
it does. My favorite is the Rivers 2, which has a branch in the river, and that's the best, but it's only on the app. Mock, it is your turn. Draw from the river tile, please. When the rivers are done, the last player will play the river ending, and then we'll start the game for real.
Okay, I see.
Gingy, your turn.
My turn.
I will delete the
Alright.
Inns and Cathedrals
flip it?
cards. Right click, and it's F when you're over it.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good one. Because you
So
can
I
place a meeple on a city of your choice.
All right. I'm getting a guy on there.
One important thing about the
I can't
river,
zoom in.
the river only can flow downstream. It cannot flow back upstream. You cannot make it fully reverse itself, even if it happens by accident. It can only face downwards. So, for instance, I have a rotating piece. I'm going to make the river go to the left, and I'm going to play a meeple on that city. Oh, yeah,
But
the way
I
we keep...
placed one on each of those cities?
Nope,
or
you could only place one tile
for each
total.
tile?
One total.
Alright.
Yeah, that is an illegal play, Mock. The
That's
river cannot go
an
back.
illegal play.
You cannot have the river go back towards the source. It must flow down the river only.
Oh, so that's like prevent you from.
Yep, because that would make it impossible to finish that city.
Because that would make it
otherwise.
impossible to place the next river. Yeah.
Yep. So the rivers are required to head downwards only for balance.
Oh shoot, it's me. I was gonna take a drink.
Oops. Yep, it is
Maybe
your turn.
We should do that. a little
Yes,
Fly
I
guy.
was thinking that. Oh, god damn it, they don't attach.
bit. Oh yeah, you could like lock them.
Yeah, they lock, but only if you play them one at a time. All right, my turn.
Wait, was that a road tile?
Yes. So, do you want to place a meeple on the road?
Yeah. Thought it was
Man.
like a weird thing.
Mock is getting no luck with these tiles.
I am not. But you know, there's more game.
Hopefully, you get one this time.
You only got 2 live.
Yeah, to be fair, in the normal game, oh, that's a good one. You've got options. There are
do have
pieces that will connect
options.
that road and city as a heads up. That city's not out of play. It's a little harder, but there are city roads that work that way.
I will claim the road.
Fair enough. Ooh, you got the Abbey. Nice. I will also note that we could have played farmers along these rivers if we were playing with the farmer, but we can't. Farmers can claim any
I'm-
grassland that isn't connected. Do you want the Abbey?
I'm taking that. Yup.
All right, so that Abbey at the end of the game will already be worth 2 points. One from the Abbey and one from the tile to the north, and now one for the tile to the south. Quick, you know how I said you could play farmers on the grasslands? You could not
Yeah,
play a
yeah.
farmer on the starting or ending tile of the river. Don't ask me why. It's just a thing.
Sure.
Too much water.
All right, now the game actually begins. Mock, please play the first tile. You can play wherever you want, as long as it follows the rules of the game. The only exception is that every now and then you get a tile you cannot play. If that's the case, you discard that tile and draw a new one. And you can rotate it however you want. All right. Just remember that if you play all 7 meeples, you will no longer have any more to play until you complete something.
Yep.
So like if I put this like this, can I put another meeple on it?
Nope. You already have one connected.
Alright,
Yeah, you can't put it there because it doesn't have a road to connect at all.
What
but
happens if you connect 2 cities that you have meeples on together?
You get no extra points, but it will make it harder to steal. Almost impossible, to be honest.
Okay.
1 is relatively easy to steal, 2 is usually difficult.
But I can do this, right?
And
put
then
a
you
meeple
could
on.
put a meeple there.
Let's do that.
On average, you want to have probably between 4 and 6 meeples in play, and then 1 on hand in case you get something really good. Because a lot of times you can do a quick city that's like, okay, the city's unclaimed, boom, I get 2 instant points. Or even better if you do the same with a road. So having 1 meeple on hand for easy victory points is often not a bad strategy. For example, if Jinji had not claimed that city, then what I could have done is put this here and gotten an instant 6 points. However, instead, I will put it here to add on to my existing city and make it so that it'll be harder for you to steal if you want to try.
Yup.
Note that you cannot connect diagonally. You only are allowed to connect vertically or horizontally. It must always touch the existing map. And this is Carcassone. It's a really straightforward game. Ooh, yeah. If you put the person meeple there, that's instant 4 points. You gave
sorry,
Jinji a point.
So yeah, I do this, and then I get the meeple back,
And
but
you-
I get 2.
You
Oh,
get
4 points.
4 points. 4 because it's completed. Here's the map down here.
Yeah.
Oh. Now I see where the points go.
Yep. This game requires no dice. The only randomness is card draw. That's part of why I love it. Ooh, that's a good one. You've got 2 really good cities to put that by. Or you could theoretically create a 3rd city, but I don't recommend that. Usually 2 is plenty.
What's my luck of the draw, though? Usually pretty high.
Mm-hmm. I would personally say it'd be better going down by
I was gonna do
that
that
one. The other one's going to have a harder time connecting.
Just gonna move this guy there.
Yeah, that's fair. That doesn't matter. If it's easier, then that's easier. All right. And yeah, no reason for like the turn press button thing because we all know how this works. This will give Jinji points, but it'll also give me points because I'll have a road. I'm taking that road. All right. Your turn, Mock.
Okay.
Ooh, that has a
big
flag on
Big
it.
city.
Yeah, those cities are hard to finish, but they're really fun. If you can make one of those, they can get a lot of points real quick. The biggest points in the game is if you can complete a big city. Your best bet is probably to, go claim that. And hope no one tries to steal it, hint, hint. I will note you can try to steal, but there are ways to block steals. There are certain cards that are designed to say fuck you to people trying to steal cities. Stealing roads almost never happens. Road cards, you're just like, where do I connect to my existing road?
Well, it is also like the roads aren't worth as many points. So.
Yep. It's usually only if someone has a really
place-
long one. Yeah, that's a good one
If
for
I
you.
place this right next to the Abbey, can I have more points for it then?
Yeah, your Abbey and your road will be worth 1 more point each.
Playing the long game. And then I don't have to put anything there because meeple? Or what?
You cannot put anything there
Alright.
because you already have someone on that connected road.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Now I get it.
Mm-hmm. Another fun way to play this game, you clone the map tiles and have a gigantic game. That's a lot of fun. I used to own 2 copies of Carcassone, and I would just play with both of them, and it was great. You could do so
We
much.
should have, instead of making the map go that way, we should have made it go this way.
Fair. I'm gonna make Jinji's life hard and do this. Because that means there's one less option there's less options to connect that city together.
Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Oh. Everyone stopped talking randomly.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
Cursors weren't moving.
For anyone interested, I'll be doing this. I'll actually be streaming this again on Monday,
my
but
turn?
it'll be the actual game.
Yeah.
Yes, it is your game.
Sorry.
Ooh, our
Abbey.
first actual abbey. Good places for abbeys include anywhere that already has a ton of green tiles. For example, I might
Yes.
recommend north of my road,
That is not a bad idea.
because it'll also make it way harder for me to do what I was hoping to do, which is try to snipe your city.
It also makes it a little harder for me to complete my city, but
Yeah, there's way more pieces that let you complete it.
Oh.
Nice, nice. Does make it harder to complete And you've only got one legal place to play that connects to your cities.
Why did I flip it?
Because you thought it would rotate. Flip and rotate are different buttons.
Yeah, I think this is the best one. I gotta make my rotation degree 90. Going by 15 all the way around.
We are down to 61 tiles as a heads up. The game ends when you run out of tiles, and at that point you count all remaining points. Alright, and now here is where I will demonstrate an attempt at a steal.
Oh no. Okay, can you remind me how stealing works? So like, if we connect it...
If we connect these two cities
Who
together,
wins?
we will both be sharing the points. There is how
Okay.
you see how this piece has two separate cities?
Yeah.
There's one like that for diagonals.
Yeah, we could have two different cities here.
Yep. We could also just never connect them. For example,
Wait, so if we both on it, do we just like split it 50-50 or how does
no,
that
we
work?
both get full points.
We both get full points.
Correct.
That's not terrible.
Isn't that
I'm
terrible?
I'm not that opposed to that. Yeah.
The catch is that that's going to be worth a lot. So now I'm going to be just mooching off of you. So whenever
You're
one
gonna
of
be
us
mooching
builds,
off
we
of
both
my
get
progress,
points.
Yeah.
hmm Of course, it's still a little better for you because you have that abbey down there too. So there's 2 tiles, maybe even 3 or 4 that'll go to you if the city gets really big. The largest city I've ever seen was, I think, 7 or 8 tiles connected and completed. The largest total was over 15, but it did not finish. Good luck.
Do that and try to steal the road.
You could.
And also, which is not a huge deal, but it would give me more abbey progress.
I will note though that although we haven't seen one yet, but there are road end tiles. We just haven't seen one of those yet. Any 3 or 4-way intersection of roads counts as a road end, as a heads up. Yeah, what I like about this game is it's very simple. It is very simple mechanics that doesn't have a lot going on by default, but can really go. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one for there. That'll help a lot.
Oh my god, this thing is huge.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We completely covered up Fly Guy when we moved the board.
Hey, that's a
No,
nice
you're not
that's a
doing that.
nice city you got there. Be a shame if someone
good
mooched
thing
off
I'm
of
gonna-
you.
Good thing I'm gonna get one of these cards next round.
Hope so. Good luck.
Flipped it.
Oh, are you
I
both?
can't flip
You're
it
both.
back normal.
Are you both playing a card right now?
No, I can't flip it back normal. I picked up
Gingy,
one
you
of your
accidentally drew a
cards.
card when Mock hasn't played his yet.
No, I picked up this card.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
picked up this card.
Oh, here, I'll
Like
fix it.
it was already there. I'm just on the wrong.
There
oh,
we
it's
go.
on 60 degrees, not 90.
Yeah.
Are you also trying to mooch off the city?
Yeah, of course
The
I
giant
am.
one?
Oh, if you want, Gingy, you could just get a free 4 points right up there. That might not be a terrible idea.
It's me.
That's
picking
Mock.
it.
Or Mock, I mean.
It's Mock's turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
so I'm
that's-
gonna place on that city, so I get 4.
Yep. Ironically, if Gingy got that card, his best bet would probably be to play it down south there because it would connect. It would give. Oh no, never mind. That would complete my city. I forgot that's my city,
Yeah.
not yours.
Baron's turn.
Yes. Dang it! I want an intersection card to show off how those work. Yeah, this is the card you want to connect that road. It's the card I don't
Yeah.
want for the same reason. How many meeples do I have left? 2? Ooh, 2's not a good amount. 2's a bad amount of
Wait,
meeples.
2's a bad amount, yeah.
Because
Wait, hold on.
I don't have a
So
lot
I
of
played-
options.
And then did Mock play right after I played?
Mm-hmm.
No, Baron played, and then I played.
Yep.
So then it's my turn now.
Yes, it is.
It's your turn.
Oh, so this is
Alright,
your Kyle.
so-
Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
uh.
I haven't played it yet, so you're good.
So I can't block off this city.
Nope,
like this,
because
or I
it
can't?
must connect to. You need a tile that has one road and one city, which I think there are only about a dozen or so total in the game that work for that space, which is not 0.
I guess I'll claim this road.
You could, because you don't have any roads right now other than the one.
I'm gonna move my guys over here.
Yeah. Now it's my turn. Did I get a better card? There's an intersection card. This is a really good card for demonstrating what I was talking about. Now those count as 2 separate road tiles.
That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
You split it.
I did. And it's worth 1 point for each of us. So now you could end that
Okay.
road and get your meeple back.
I could.
Or I could on the other side. What I could have also done is played it down here by the Abbey down south and just gotten my meeple back if I wanted, but I wanted to demonstrate the mechanic.
Hmm.
Yeah, it wouldn't really benefit you to try to mooch off of Gingy there because right now yours is would be worth more than Gingy's.
Yeah.
I will note that does
I
give a
could just
point
go
to Gingy.
there.
That gives a point to Gingy for his Abbey.
Oh, that's true.
Make him work for his own Abbey. Although, to be fair, I doubt he'll help you
Yeah.
at all, so there's that too.
Well, but like, that's true. He probably won't go there. It probably doesn't really benefit him to go there. But
Also,
he'd probably want to do the same spot, basically.
exactly.
If he was. I'll do it. Because I
There
don't
we
think
go.
he'll do that.
Yeah.
Gingy.
He gets the same amount of points. I
Castle
think that
piece.
cooperating and like getting,
Hmm.
me and one other player get the same amount of points is still me winning. Over
Especially
the
if it's a
person.
player who's not doing as well, because right now only one of us has any points.
Only I have points.
And
although
I'd
that's
argue you're not
definitely
even in the
gonna
best.
change very fast.
Yep, it
I don't think I'm at all in the best position, but
not really.
I'm
No.
wanting that. I'm needing that castle.
I currently have a lot of points. So
Hey, look at that 4, and then boom! I take that. I just move him right over there, and I'm on the board. I love this song. Ooh, that's a great card for
You go
either me or
there.
Gingy. Yep, and then you
I
can
could
try
go
to
there
try to mooch off the
and then I
mega
can-
city.
mooch off the mega city.
What?
The mega city is never gonna get done.
It's not. That
Oh, no,
city's
it's
never.
getting done.
It's not getting done. That is almost impossible. Oh, you can finish my city for me and help your road. I will warn you, if you play that right there, that city will be impossible to finish. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
There's only like one card in the game that will meet those requirements, maybe 2,
No.
and at least one of them is already played. Because like that card that Mock's on
Or-
top of right now, up in the top right, the one that he's on, that city would fit there still.
Or I could do this.
You could, and then put a meeple there, as long as you got at least one.
Boom.
Like I said, this depending on how you play, between 4 and 6 meeples is a good amount. But you almost always want one available for quick, easy points, even if it's just roads. Because a quick 2-tile city or a quick 2-tile road is just easy points. I've only got a couple of legal places I could even play this, to be honest. There's very few places this is playable, so I
Add to
guess...
the mega city.
I can't. The only place I can add to it to add is on your side, which isn't ideal for me because there's no
I know.
guarantee I'll benefit from it. Especially because it's worth a flag. I'd rather do it over here where good luck mooching off of this city. Nice. Good choice, Mock.
That was a good spot.
Indeed. And Gingy.
Oh, my turn.
Yes.
Kind of just looking at the board.
Hey, look at
Ooh.
that. You could connect our cities together.
I could.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely could.
You could.
I 100% could.
You probably won't,
But-
because that'd be stupid.
But
No, that's the
but
card.
this-
That's the card I wanted to draw.
I right click for a second. I did
Oops.
not.
Yeah, out of
Let's
all
go here.
your cities, yeah. There we go. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Get my guy back. That's an instant 6 points, and I get a meeple back.
Nice.
Playing the long game.
I did
Get a
get
couple
1 point to
seeds.
Gingy. If Gingy could get literally any road piece, and he'll be done with that road. No matter
Okay,
what.
So if he completes this loop, is that 6 points or
Yes.
is that 7 points?
6.
Like, does this get counted?
That only
twice?
gets
Okay,
counted
so-
twice if 2 different people are on 2 different roads. It does not get
Okay.
counted twice if you're the same person on the same road. Or 2 people on the same road.
That was Baron's turn, right?
Yes.
That was Baron's turn.
Cool. I will go.
Oh, hey, look, it's the opposite piece of the one we just got.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've only got 1 city, I think. How many meeples do you
I
have
have 2.
left?
I have this one here, and I have that one there.
Yeah,
I think I might just do this to try to
finish that.
finish that. Do I want to get that road? Probably not.
You only have 1 meeple left. I'm not sure that's worth
Yeah.
it.
I think I'm gonna pass.
Yeah. Gingy.
My turn.
Hey,
Ooh.
you want your meeple back?
Yeah. Oh. Boom.
And if you wanted, you
Take
could place
him
him on the. I could place him on the cross.
and get him here,
Mhm.
or should I?
Well, actually, there is another thing I think you can do. If I'm correct, if you place him on the bottom place, your top, that's a separate road worth 2 more points.
Like right here.
Yep.
So I just got 8 points
Yep.
from that turn, and then I can pick him back up.
Nope. You can
Right
only
here.
place him once per turn.
Oh. All right. So he's just gonna stay there.
Well, no, he won't stay there. You pick him up immediately because
Yeah.
he's
Place
gone.
him and you pick him up.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I'm
8 points
pretty
out.
sure that's how that works. I'm gonna say that's how that works because it's kind of funny.
I think what you would have to do is you'd have to place it, and then you collect both meeples. So you need to have enough meeples to do that.
Yes, that is correct, which he does.
So now I got 2 extra, and I actually have points now.
Mm-hmm.
And it only let me place on top of Mock's character.
Yes, it did. It
That's
locks
kinda
in.
funny.
As long as it balances, I ain't complaining. Please let me steal from someone's
Sure.
city. Ooh, which city do I steal from? Mox is more likely to actually be finished.
I think you should do mine, and then we can maybe actually cap that.
Yeah, I think yours is more likely to finish than, like, no offense, Gingy, yours isn't finishing anytime soon. Alright,
Dang it.
your turn, Mock. Any cap will get us both lots of points, which is nice. Oh, come on! I don't get a single Abbey, and you guys have gotten all of them. Oh, fuck. Not only that, but you've now completed that middle Abbey and get an instant 9 points.
And I got this one. Yeah,
Yep,
I can
that is
just
completed.
use them.
The biggest
So
problem with
that's
explaining
9
this game
points?
is it's a very visual game. I think what I know for
9 points,
tomorrow when
right?
I play the game is I should have tiles ready.
So my turn now.
Can I do this so that it's not under my name?
Abbeys are. Is
No.
it 1 point for each of them? Is it
1
is it
point for
9
each
points or is
tile.
it 8
It's
points?
9. 1 point for each tile plus the Abbey itself.
Cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, there is no road just available. Actually, I mean, there is one option. You could put it up here. I don't. You can see my hand. If you
Oh,
flip
yeah,
it
I
around,
can-
you get an instant 2 points
Wait, what?
on the road.
Oh yeah.
That is an option.
Meeple on. Meeple
And that's
take.
very likely to connect to
2 more
your
points.
existing city anyway,
Mhm.
so you'll probably still be involved in that.
Exactly. And now you're seeing why I love this game. There's just so much you can do.
Yeah, it's a cool game. I have this in real life, but I haven't played it in a long time.
Yep.
Kind of those placing cards.
Yeah, there's
And it's
there's
fun.
only a few cards that fit this place tile right there. Any card that has 2 farm and 2 city, most of which are like this card right here, but there
Yeah.
are I think a couple that are kind of like this but diagonal.
Yeah, I think there's like. I guess there wouldn't be pairs. Yeah, I don't know. There might be like one of them that's diagonal like that, and another one with a road, but also to the diagonal like
I think yeah, there's one that's literally a road and diagonal, and then I think there might be one that's a flag. No, there's no flag. None of the ones that are just one, like no cards like this have flags. Flags are only on ones that have at least 2 or 3 connected.
Is
There's
this Baron or Mock's turn?
It's my turn. I'm still deciding where to place
Alright.
this, but I dropped it so I could explain some mechanics. Yeah, I think this is the best bet so that I can get the city or the road going someplace. And now it is Mock's turn.
that. Alright.
Mock and I think, have the same ambition right now. Finish that city. Although Mock also has work on roads, and yeah, that's the
I have a
logical.
lot of places.
That is the smart choice for where to place that road, probably.
Oh, but I could go here. No, then I don't have any meeples.
Yeah.
I think I go there.
Yeah.
Boom. City tile.
Nice.
That's what we could have used.
I know, right?
I don't know where to put it though. Somewhere around here, probably.
Somewhere on one
So
that.
you guys can't mooch.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably like right here.
that might be the best bet, yeah.
Yeah. Look. There we go.
God damn it, give me a freaking city tile. I need one. This isn't really
You could
helping.
go next to the big one up at top or bottom,
There.
whichever one.
Just to say whatever. That road is not finishing unless I get lucky. Which I guess I could. Oh, come on. I don't get a single... Mock
Probably
has
place it on
3.
the tile right next to
I
the road.
could go right there.
Yeah,
Get my meeple back.
because I want to complete that city, so you're almost certainly... Yeah, you're going to get that...
Ooh.
That is also that is... I didn't want to say it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best
Okay.
option.
I'm gonna collect this 3 for this, and
And
I'm
you
gonna
have a
place
spare
one
meeple, so
there.
you can place. Yes, that is an important distinction. You cannot.
And yes, I do have the
Yeah, I
meeple.
saw.
Technically, I have placed this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you got 3
Add your
points.
points.
And then that's 7 more you're gonna get. Mock is in a very strong position. Abbeys are very strong.
Ooh. Just the one I was looking for.
Just the one I was looking for.
That's the one I was looking for.
Goes right there.
Gingy's strats are on cities, Mock strats are on abbeys, and my strats
I
are
don't
on
have a
fuck you,
strat.
game.
It's luck of the draw.
That's what I mean. Oh, hey, look, it's what we
I
needed.
just hit things.
Yeah, it might be cool to have this game have a little bit more autonomy in what cards you get. Like, if you could, like...
There is an option I've thought about, which
redraw
is
or something.
like, or how about, for example, there's always 3 tiles, and then you replace it with a new one after you play one.
You get your city completed.
Yep, I got 8 points for that, and I get 1 meeple back.
Ooh, that's an interesting thing.
Big crossroad.
I'm unfortunately zoomed out enough. I zoomed out enough that I'm having a hard time seeing which one. Oh, that's a. There's only one of those in the entire game, so use it wisely.
I'm not sure if I want to put my meeple there.
Yeah, that's fair
you
because you've
already
only
have
got.
it. Sorry,
Yeah, you've
no.
only got.
I want to get this. I want to get my meeple back.
But are you? You're not sure if you want to place another one down. I will note we
How
are
much
down
game
to about
is
a.
there left? There's 32.
So the
32.
game is just
There's a
over half
decent
over.
10
amount.
rounds.
I have
Yeah.
a bunch of other roads to finish, though. That's not true. I have one other road to finish.
Yep.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
I'll put one here. I'll put one there. I might actually get that finished.
So
And that's
grateful I
4 that I
pointed
get back.
downwards. No stealing, no mooching off my road.
Ooh. More.
Of course, Gingy gets
more
that
more
one.
cities.
Why does Gingy keep getting the cities I want? That's the city that I need to mooch off of him. Yeah, you can't place it anywhere there because everything is grass. Oh, place it down here. Down here.
Yeah, but then so good as like rip it off me.
Could, but unlikely
Yeah.
given the direction.
Unlikely. Yeah.
And you could place a meeple on the road and start working on that road if you want,
Oh shoot.
because you've got
Has
2
it.
available. I should definitely get my
For some
meeples
reason
down
on the other
because
side of the
meeples that aren't in play aren't really doing any good. Fuck off, game.
It's really weird. I'm on the other side of the map. For and this is just how
I'm going to
I've
make
been
it
looking at the
harder
map
for
upside
Mock to mooch off of me, and by extension Gingy, and place a guy there. At least it's 2 points, and I have 3 meeples doing
It
nothing.
does make it a little harder. Yeah.
Because it means you can't connect with either a row. Yeah,
Like how this one I literally could have done.
you
right
literally could have done that, and now you can't. Yes, it immediately benefited me. Love that. And also, you can't mooch off of Gingy's down there because there's nowhere to connect it. There's only a couple legal places to play this card.
there. Do that,
Yeah, that's probably the best play.
and then I get this back for 2 points.
Yeah, that was a 4-point turn effectively.
And then I get an abbey with a road to put right here.
Hopefully.
Nope.
You don't. You have 1 road up north.
True, but I could also
Oh,
make
this
this
is
road,
locked.
but I also don't want to.
Careful, the draw tile bag is locked, so we'll need to it'll need to be a teleport thing. Yeah, definitely. We'll if we play this next time we play this, we'll put the thing over here instead. I don't know why the draw tile that. Honestly, don't need that.
Alright. Baron's turn.
Yep, give me a good card. I mean, I ain't complaining.
That's definitely a good card.
It is finally. Yeah. And that's why it
That
can be a,
finishes the road, right?
and that's why it could have a strat to have 2
That
people.
also
Yeah,
finishes
that's
it.
yeah, it does.
that also finishes your road.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. It is, however, often a decent strat to have 2 people available in case you do get an Abbey, because you basically always want to place on the Abbey.
Oh.
Because if that
Wait,
had it,
Wait. I could. Well, I'll go here. I'll go here. We can get our stuff back.
there, he's finally standing up again. He's been upside down for this entire game.
No place on the road.
Nice.
So, okay, so we score this. So this is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 points for each of us. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
I
12,
need to
13,
end a
14.
city.
You do. You'd get a lot of points if you could end
Right
one.
here. This one.
But like, if you don't have a city,
Oh
it's
my
worth
God.
less, right?
I would go up north and put it over the one that's already really wide. Not
You
that
should
one.
put it right here. You should put it right here.
No, you put it.
Connect.
The smart choice would probably be put it here to make it
Yeah,
even
probably.
bigger.
My God. It just keeps growing.
This city probably isn't ending, or even
Wait, so
here could
cities
be an
are-
option too.
Cities are worth less points if you don't end them, right?
They're equal to roads if you don't end them. They're double roads if you do. That's the best way to think about it.
Yeah.
So
Worth
cities are
half as
almost
much.
always worth it because even if you don't finish them, they're still equal to a road with more connection options.
Yeah.
But they're also
Bear's turn.
they're also easy to mooch off of because of the more connect. Oh, fuck off, game! Do I even have any cities right now, other than the one I no? I have no cities right now other than one I'm trying to mooch off of, which I can't connect this with. So I should probably start my own city because I have 3 meeples right now. Yeah, and what better place to play it than?
Wait, you said you can't place anything on the end tile?
You cannot place anything on the beginning or river end tiles.
So, like, nothing can
No.
surround this last
Meeples.
tile?
Meeples cannot go on that tile.
Oh, alright.
You can go around it, but you can't place meeples on it. It's just a weird quirk of the game. Probably because that would be busted for farmers because of how the farmers work. Because I think it's because those cards are always ones you know you'll be drawing every game. So it would just be a little too easy if you knew you could save your farmers for those. Do you want me to explain farmers while we're here and while we're playing?
Sure.
Okay.
That's 4 points.
Yes.
4 points, and I have my meatball. I do have a spare meatball, so I can put him somewhere. I will put him here.
All right. I'll explain farmers on my turn because having the map like this will make it a lot easier to explain farmers.
Boom.
Farmers
to
are
end
the
a
most
city.
complicated mechanic in the base game, to the point that the app lets it be an option whether they're even on the game or not. Yep. You can't.
God.
Road.
Where?
You might want to do it over here to make it harder for me to steal off of. This one's not finishing. Almost certainly. Unless you get lucky. There is a card that would let you finish it, but it's not likely that you'll get it. You could also put it up here to finish Mox Abbey if you wanted, and to give me points for the city. No, you can't because never mind,
Yeah,
the road won't let you.
Uh,
You could also put it here. Actually, you can put it here.
True. That's what I was thinking.
All right.
I just had these giant cities with no walls.
I will now explain farms. Get ready. So farmers
I'm ready.
are placed in green tiles. Farmers, unlike meeples, are permanently placed. You never recover them. And that's because a farmer's farm is all grasslands that connects to this farm. So for example, if you place a meeple here, all of the grasslands here are that farmer's territory. That makes them permanent. You cannot pick them up ever again. They stay there forever because it is impossible to complete a farm even if you actually surround it completely. Now, how do farmers score points? Farmers score points equal to, for every completed city that a farmer's farm touches, they get points. I forget how many.
Oh man.
Oh.
And that is why you
Every
can't place them at the beginning
completed
of the river
city,
end tiles, because they're guaranteed to always have nothing else on them. So I guess it would break. I don't know. Also, for some reason, at least in the app, the beginning and river end tiles block farms. I don't know why. I think it's a weird app quirk app. So for example, you see how do you see right here? Because of how the app works, this would not be counted as a continued farm. These would be 2 separate farms, even though it looks like they're
Okay.
connected. This is probably so you can't encircle the entire river, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Abbeys do not count towards the farm. However, of course, this will let you they basically function as open territory to encircle. So for example, a farmer right here would get points for that city. I do not remember if it is a fixed number of points per city or if it's more points for bigger cities. I don't remember. I feel like it's exponential where it's like the more cities, the more points. But I haven't played this game in like 6 years, so it's been a bit. That's farmers. Do you see why I said that you don't play them the first game?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
They're impossible to explain without already having a big map to visualize. It's my turn, right?
Yep.
Oh, right, because 22 is always going to be my turn.
Oh my god.
Oh, hello. Hey,
I flicked
Gingy.
a-
Friend.
What?
Friend. Friend.
Oh. I did not know how the flicking mechanic worked.
Your friend has come to visit you and steal from your
And a
place.
green man went.
Also, I can't
I
help but
flicked a
notice we
green
have
guy.
yet to get a single of the diagonal cap pieces. To be fair, I'm pretty sure there's only 2 of them.
Yeah, which means that we'll be more likely to draw them in the future.
Oh shoot.
Oh yeah, the one on the right is the correct one.
Oh,
Actually,
lag horribly. It's lagging bad.
Oh, that-
Since
yeah.
nobody.
Yeah, I'll put them back,
I'm
I'll
gonna
put them
go
back.
here. I'm actually gonna go
It's
here
lag-
instead.
This one's
Yep.
If
Yeah.
that's okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alright, it was lagging really
Oh,
bad.
that's my city, by the way, though.
I know, but it gets my guy free.
Oh, that's true.
Flip it.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You could place it. Actually, you could place it there. Yeah, that might be your best spot. That's a free 2 points for you. That is now a nice mega city. If you can finish that city, if you can cap that city off, you're going to net yourself a huge bounty that will
And then I can
possibly
place-
put you in the lead.
I'm not gonna place my last one.
Oh, Mock, did you loop?
Yes.
Nice. So yeah, I could put a 50 tile by your name.
Yeah, I'm at 10.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
not
that's
in the lead. Oh, hey, Mock, it's the tile you needed.
But if I finish...
keep not getting that tile that I need. Yeah.
Yeah, the worst part is it's going to be really hard to mooch off of Gingy's cities because they're nowhere near what I need to be at.
So I'm currently at 7 tiles on that city right now,
Mhm.
and I think I only need like 2 more to finish it.
Yep.
2 more at least.
This one? This one, too.
Yeah.
This one, also 2, but there's
A
one
lot.
tile you really want that we have not seen yet that you would probably really like. Speak of the
Well,
devil.
here's this tile.
That's the tile Mock
So
does.
I could do this, which I don't really want to do, but it does get my.
That's what
things back.
Gingy would want to do, or I would.
I don't think I want to do it.
It'll
I might
help
do
us.
something like that. I can do
Yeah.
something like that, and then claim the thing.
Oh, yeah, do
No,
that.
you can't.
You do that, and put a
Oh,
person there.
No. Is there more than one of that in the deck? Or
I believe there are 2.
Alright, so if I pull it, he can only get a 2 tile city and I keep my 9.
Yes. Good luck.
Dang it.
And you can't even finish it because of the
road
road.
tile.
That almost.
You can't even
would
do
work
that.
there, but it doesn't.
Yep, that would have been a
You
really
could do
good
it
tile
like-
chip for you 1 turn earlier. You can't connect that to any of your existing cities.
You could do it.
Oh,
could do
no,
it
no,
over here.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, 1 more rotation.
But should I?
It'll make it easier to end that one than it is right now. It'll give you
Which
more
way do you
ending
do?
options.
Like this?
You can't do that. Road cannot connect to city. That's the only option.
Alright.
And you could put a...
I'm not
Do you have any
putting
spare
meeple on
meeples?
that,
No,
bro.
you only have 1. Not worth
I
it.
only have 1.
We're getting in the end
I
game
ain't
now.
putting dang meeple on that thing.
Ooh, where do I want
We
you?
have 15 left, so there's a few more turns.
5 more turns. Everyone will place
Yeah,
5 more
5.
tiles.
Yep.
Might as well just finish my road and get my meeple back and then start a new road. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Yeah,
I have a
getting your
spare
meeple
meeple.
back seems like a really good strat.
It is. Making sure that your meeples are working at all times is important. And especially for things like a road or an abbey, it's definitely worth it. This also prevents you from getting any points on that abbey that you place at the beginning of the game and are probably not going to ever finish it. I say that, and you could honestly place it right here and get
I kind of want this to be just like
a circle.
I don't know if I actually want to play this, but I think it's kind of funny if we just make a little like roundabout.
To be fair, though, you could also place it up here and get points for your abbey.
Oh, I should probably do that. That's probably smart. I'm gonna do one of these.
So
I
my
think.
my chances of screwing Mock over with this city just keep going up every turn.
Uh-huh.
Could do that. I'll do that. And
Mhm.
I'm going to not place.
Yeah.
Dang
There,
it.
I knew there was one more. I think that this is the best spot for it right
Yeah.
here.
But I only have 1 meeple left then.
Ooh, that's the game. We're late enough in the game. Odds you only have 4 more tiles. You'll
I
get
think go for it. You're gonna have a lot of
it's-
points from
It's
that.
7 points. And if you play your cards right, you might even be able to get them back. Oops. That button.
Is that you're picking up the whole deck? Maybe don't
I
pick
did.
up the whole deck.
Ah,
Yeah, the whole deck
that
flipped
explains
over.
what happened. There we go. So I guess we know what the last card is. Oops. I could shuffle. I probably should shuffle. Or someone could shuffle anyway. Do I have any city? Oh, actually, perfect. Bada boom. I have a meeple to spare.
No.
So I'm going to keep that. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points instantly. Second person has rounded the 50-point lap. Thank you.
I'm at 10.
I hate that brown is on this part of the map. I would fix that if I could.
Yeah.
Meow.
another one of
I love you,
these road
kitty.
pieces.
Please go. Please no.
I've made these cities of.
I built this
Great
city
magnitude.
on gambling. Oh, hey,
I
it's-
should have not done. If I had played where I originally did, I could totally have done that.
you could have,
but
and it didn't work.
now I
Rip.
can't.
Oh well. Do you have any cities you can or roads you can finish? I mean, you can finish that road.
I could finish that, but it makes it harder to finish that.
There is no tile that's only road. I think we've played all the Abbey roads. So your best bet probably is to place it there, but face the green towards the city.
Yeah.
I don't think that affects you because I'm pretty sure there's no cards left that are 1 road 3 grass, only 4 grass. I will note that the only 4 grass cards are Abbeys and the only 3 grass roads are Abbeys. Everything else has a road, so I don't think you're finishing that Abbey. You might just want to get the 2 free points from going over here.
Or complete and get my guy back.
That too.
Um.
Either way 2 points probably.
Yeah.
But I do think at least this leaves this open in
I
case
think
you get lucky
honestly,
and there's an Abbey.
I might want to just like claim one of these things.
Also
and
true.
Get, like the 3 points.
Get your guy on the board is also an
no,
option.
but then I don't have my guy. How many rounds?
11.
Do we have a bunch of rounds.
We have 3 left after this.
I have like 3 more after this, so I probably do want my guy still.
Mm-hmm. Now we're getting to the tough choices. How can I get out like 2 or 3 more points?
I think I'm gonna do this,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take my guy back, and I'm not gonna replace him.
Okay. And have 2
Alright.
options.
It's the card.
Nope.
No,
No, put it up here. You
Yeah.
can block this off
True.
and make it almost impossible for me to finish that one. Because I don't know if there's anything left. Nothing left to finish.
If
most
we get the
likely.
other of the 2 diagonals, you could place right here and.
Exactly,
Oh, no,
it'd
I
be
ain't
over.
doing that. It's going. Oh, it's going over here. It's going to the other.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
He's already mooching with me. Oh, hello.
Well, that's the one I wanted.
That's the one you wanted. Hey, guess what I'm about to do?
I feel like
I'm
I
gonna
can
give
score
you.
right there.
You'll get a meeple back, but at this point, that means you'll be playing a meeple every single turn. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's an instant 8 points for me.
I'm just gonna play him kind of whatever is available. It doesn't really.
I'm now out of meeples. It's fine. Hopefully, I can play something to get my meeple back next turn. If not, whatever. It is your turn, Mock. We have 3 full turns left, and only
Mock
Mock has
lapped me.
meeples.
I did.
And did you
I
get?
in
Did you
fact
add the 9
lap
points?
you.
Yes, you did. Good. You did not get it.
Um,
Yeah. At this point, you
well-
want to be getting. You want to be playing a meeple every single turn.
Just because I
Oh,
said it
wow,
was,
really?
I could do that.
I've
I'd
never
go-
ended
I don't-
anything.
I'd say this is probably better
Probably.
because to avoid screwing yourself over.